Happy Halloween's Eve, folks.
Early Halloween Eve.
We here at Dead War 2012 and RW Tech are ready to talk Dying Light. The dying of the light. A lab-made
Mm.
virus leaks. This time not in China, but in the Middle East.
This is
So,
this is nondescript Middle Eastern country, right?
uh, I never knew I never knew if Haram was supposed to be Middle Eastern or like South American or it's kind of like South America, Africa, with a
Yeah.
little bit of Iraq dashed in. But yeah, we're pretty much planning on doing like a full playthrough of this, right?
Yeah, we'll see where this goes. I definitely would like to, but at the same time, if something comes up, this might be one of those games that we play tonight and we keep on the back burner, and like, oh yeah, let's pick up Resident Evil, whatever, this or that.
Yeah.
But this is definitely a game that at some point I would like to do a full playthrough. By the way, I know I've promised this for a while, but I have the Dead Space playthrough you and I did years ago, and
Oh shit.
I'm going to get that out at some point. It's been it's been way too long, folks. I'm just, you know what I'm gonna do, and let me know if you're okay with this. I'm just gonna splice that bitch together in YouTube Studio, so then that way, because if for some reason the file won't read in Final Cut, I've tried it in Sony Vegas as well. So at this point, I'm just gonna load all those videos and splice them together, and then just put them in there. And there's like one thing that you want me to cut out. I still remember you said a certain person's full name, and they don't want to be.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Don't wait.
That'd
Don't
be
say it. Don't say that. Don't just listen. I know who it is. I don't. Let's
No,
not.
no, I know.
Otherwise, we'll have to
sure.
cut this one. And I don't know if you can cut live streams, because he's. I don't know. He's on an FBI fucking mission somewhere. Who knows?
I restarted the game after the tutorial mission. How do I restart the game fully?
And lighting up the building didn't work out as planned. The
Yeah.
Master
Well,
simply
what you do
destroyed
is
it.
you hit the
On the
tickle
bright
me
side,
bob
Jade's
and you
talking to me
slap
again.
The Tickle Me Bob?
Yeah.
The Hooster Do?
You were gonna say
Okay.
something though before I rudely interrupted, so let me shut up.
Oh, I completely lost my train of
I
thought.
am very sorry. I need to be better.
Play
with that.
game, switch to story mode.
I was
Switch to
excited.
story mode.
I was an excited man, Fred.
Can you really not restart the game from the beginning?
Maybe if you're bringing a save over, they have you skip the tutorial mission.
Oh, maybe. I kind of wanted to go through the intro real quick, so.
Well-
Nah, we'll skip it. Fuck it.
you're gonna
Hard
be hosting.
difficulty. Yes, indeed.
Hard
Jade?
difficulty.
Jade!
Well, long story boring. Like basically, Kyle Crane jumps out of a AC-130, takes a Halo jump down to the ground for anybody who's never played this game before. By the way, pick it up. It's really good.
It's dirt
Yeah, it's,
cheap right
made
now,
by-
too. It's $3.
Yeah, it's made by
on
Techland,
Xbox.
who actually gives a shit about video games. But basically, as soon as Kyle Crane, voiced by the illustrious Roger Craig Smith, aka Chris fucking Redfield, he touches down, gets basically accosted by bandits, shoots one dead, and then the zombies come and bite his ass as he's getting dragged away. Let's get you in here. Okay. I gotta wait until this connects.
It's interesting going back to this game after playing so much Dying Light 2 because there is like actual like a gunplay in this game if you choose to use it.
Yeah. Well, I like honestly, Dying Light is like Dying Light 2. Like, I don't know. You think people are like crapping on that game a little too much in retrospect?
I think it's overhated. I'd say it's a solid 8 out of 10 game. I definitely think
It's a
that there were
very, very
mistakes
good
they
game.
made in comparison to the first game, but I'm also kind of optimistic for the spin-off that's coming out.
Dying Light Beast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for it. But yeah, I actually really like the main character. His name slips my mind, unfortunately, right
Yeah, I thought the
now.
story was better in the second game.
I didn't like. It's gonna be a bit like kind of. I don't know how to like word it, but like I didn't really like Rosario Dawson's character. She was just kind of there.
Jade's being held
I
hostage
still
at the
haven't beaten the
museum.
main story. I got to
Troy
dig
says the
in
place was
deep and
originally built
actually
as a
get around to
fortress, and now it's
completing
Well, let me
that.
put it
biggest
this way: I thought the
outpost in
side storylines were actually what made that game.
I actually really like the side storylines.
Yeah.
I love the there's one whole one where you're like going around looking for different fragrances, only for an old lady to make a fucking new car smell for you.
Jade's being held
In this
hostage at the
game,
museum.
just for
That
the
was
Troy
Troy-
says the
weird.
place was
It just turned to like to midday all of a sudden.
If you have an Xbox, this is currently $3 on the Xbox store.
Holy shit, that cheap. How much is the following? Because never get this game without the following, even if
$8.
you have to spend. Nice.
Yep.
So for a total package of like $11, you get, not regarding tax or anything, but you get like 2 full-fledged like gaming experiences of zombie killing goodness.
Yeah, it's literally hundreds of hours of fun. You don't mind if I just take a second to adjust some of my settings, do you? Because
Oh, go right ahead.
All right. Let me just turn up the volume a little bit. So I want to tell people, you gotta follow Fred on X if you get the chance, because this man actually like spits out truths. And you said something that I found really entertaining today. Actually, we talked about the church one. But you said something else that I really like. I'm not just trying to
what was
blow
that?
smoke up your ass.
Well, some people would consider me like a fucking queermo on X because I basically fire my shot and leave. But I view X as a place to say your piece, have a conversation, and
attempt
like.
one at least.
Well,
If
the
it's- if
reason
it's a-
why I don't attempt like conversations with individuals who are so dyed in the wool that they basically wouldn't even hear me even if I like came at them with the hardiest of olive branches to try and like make a peaceful like sort of altercation. These people just want to hate.
Oh yeah, that no vacancy sign in Japan, where you commented on that. I actually think that I mean my thing is, Japan does have this like legacy of like being very like insulated, but it's like, can you blame Japan for like, have you seen some of those people
Well,
that
it's
have
like
went
the
there?
funny thing is, okay, just to explain what he's talking about at the moment. Japan, I don't know if it's a restaurant or a bar. Probably a bar, but like they have a sign out front that says no vacancy in English and says something along similar lines in what is it, Mandarin, whatever the Chinese letters are.
Yeah.
But underneath in Japanese, in red lettering, it says, if you can read this, you can come in. You can come and hang out. And it's like basically filtering out people who don't have the basis of basic respect for visiting another country. Like they're basically trying to get people who are willing to like actually put forth the effort to kind of enjoy their experience instead of being like these fucking TikTokers or whatever the fuck they are, like just making themselves into like nuisances and dancing in street squares like out of nowhere, like in a very 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 kind of bygones are bygones, we leave each other alone sort of country, like kind of
very-
making themselves the
very
center of attention when
conservative in
a
some
bunch of
ways.
people just, well, they're just trying to get by doing their own thing. Let's head to the first mission when you're ready.
This is not a good idea what I just did. But it's
What'd
been
you do?
minutes since I've played this game. I forgot.
Did you
I'm
just
trying
jump
to-
into the horde?
I did, but I accidentally used my grappling hook. So
I forgot how to kill people from jumping on down.
it's alright. We're both getting reacquainted with this game. And like I said, you know, the
This
problem is too, Dying Lights 2 controls are slightly different in some ways.
Oh yeah, like they tried to make the combat a lot more active. Some
Yeah,
people
it
didn't like the
almost-
parkour combat.
It feels like Mirror's Edge in some ways.
It is very weird that kind of incentivizes you like crawling on somebody's back just to like do a jump kick on somebody else.
You know what's kind of funny though?
Ow.
The other thing too is like, if someone really cared to see what that sign actually said, they would have just like used Google Translate or something.
Oh yeah, like no doubt. Anybody with a half a brain would legit just like take an app, and because even I sort of like figured like anybody who like is only willing to take like the first step isn't gonna know what that sign is all about. But then again, you wouldn't really know to check the like Japanese unless you spoke Japanese.
Well, in all honesty, I would try to, if I went to a nation like Japan and then like I wanted to like really immerse myself in like the like things that Japanese people want to kind of keep like only to people that are respectful, I would like make a friend there and like ask them then to like, you know, be the person that like translates shit, or make a waifu, or make a waifu friend, make a friend waifu. You know, it's like it's like it's not like these things are possible. Once again, why are they doing this? Well, in some ways, yes, they're, you know, they want to like keep some things isolated, but there's also just because like we were saying, there's like these dickwads like going there, which I don't know how they afford like to go there and make asses of themselves. But then again, maybe that's just what they make money off them doing.
Well, I've created a conspiracy theory, but like I'll hold that for later.
All right. Well, you were talking about, I saw you were talking about the CIA on there, which is kind of funny that, like, they have fucking recruitment tents at colleges. Like, you want to join?
Oh, no, like, yeah, I think the wisecrack I made it, like somebody was like, why do they have, like, CIA, like, desks at a college? And it's like a bunch of protesters being like, go away, murderers, like, to the CIA, who set up a stand to basically recruit people. And like I even said, like, where else are they going to find an abundant supply of very like sort of mentally unstable like young people that they can turn into sleeper cells?
By the way, rare protester W from those people that did that.
I mean, they're protesting the CIA just to protest the CIA. I doubt they even care anything beyond the lines of, like, whatever racist misconceptions they have.
Well, you know what, Fred? I don't mind having our own set of useful idiots. I mean, I do in some ways, but it is kind of funny, like, when even
Yeah.
like, broken clocks are right twice a day.
The
even...
shoe's on the other foot now.
Wasn't it kind of funny that Trump
Where's
and
Spike?
is the counterculture? He's like the punk rock.
What the fuck?
Ooh.
This must be part of that Halloween thing that's going on.
Yeah. Could you imagine though, like actually using like a skull joystick? I feel like that'd fuck up your hands after a while, especially if it was like a fighting.
As long as like the nose bone ain't like really like shittily made and sharp
As hell. You gotta bleed to play this game. You gotta get your tetanus shot.
Oh, we're supposed to go over here.
Hey, I'm just going along for the ride.
You're just following along with me.
Yeah, it is a fun game to play. I mean, you could literally just fuck around in this game and have.
Oh yeah, you could just like, it's almost like, I would almost consider this a spiritual successor to Dead Rising, because I mean you don't like have like the world interactability of Dead Rising, but you at least have like that sort of like fun sandbox where you can just pick something up off the ground and just whack a zombie as hard as you can with it.
Crane.
Hey, Spike.
First of all, you did great out there. From now on, if you need something, come see me. And to start with, here's a UV flashlight.
You know what game we do have to give a shot at
give
some
him a
point
face full of UV,
is
lead him into a
Dead
trap,
Island
which you can
3,
trigger
because
with
that
that
also
remote.
is 3-player co-op if Austin ever
Got it.
wanted to like do
Perfect.
that.
You mean they came out with the Dead
Now
Island
for the
3?
bad news.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Despite your efforts,
I'm going
Brecken's mission
retarded.
failed.
Dead
Well,
Island 2.
you got Dead
He's
Island
alive.
1 and Riptide,
But you
so it
need
may
to
as
get
well
back
be
to the
Dead
tower.
Island 3.
Jay called all
Yeah,
the
it really,
scouts
actually,
in,
you're
and
not
that
wrong.
means you.
No, Dead Island 2. Apparently, they came out like a big DLC edition in that game. I heard that game, like, if you play it solo, it's just it's not as good. But like, it's a game that like if you play co-op, I've just heard like really, I've heard it's a really fun co-op experience.
Well, it's like it's like with like, for an example, Resident Evil 6. Like that game is really fun co-op.
Yeah.
Like you just have a blast.
Oh yeah. And in all fairness, it's one of the longer Resident Evil games.
Yet, like all things considered, you have like 3 to 4 different campaigns depending on what version you got.
Definitely longer than Resident Evil 3.
That's for sure.
Even the original release, before they like stupidly cut out that section in the remake, it was still only like
This is when we call back and the fucking shady government organization.
Yeah. we gonna do the following as well? I assume if we actually. Get
Oh
through
yeah, if we
this?
turn this into a full playthrough, we gotta do the following. Because that's basically this game, but way more fun.
Crane here.
I think the following is the
I'm about
only
to have a meeting with the tower's
piece
leader.
of this game that has like super like special enemies.
And contact us immediately.
I forgot how nice it is that I have like my setup now back to how I used
Yeah.
to, because let me just turn up my mic volume a little bit. Now that I have this set up the way I do, oh thank you. You healed me.
You're welcome.
I can monitor my chat and like my screen from where I'm sitting, so I don't have to like, if anything goes kapooey, I should be able to fix it from here. But I have to say OBS has been working really good lately, which means it's gonna really fuck up at some point soon.
They're gonna put out some patch and like all of the audio stuff that I've done to make this sound halfway decent is just gonna light on fire.
Yeah. So
My lapel mic's gonna blow off my Adam's apple.
I don't want to spoil something if you're keeping it a surprise for your viewers, but if you decide on what thing you're gonna
Brecken's mission
invest
failed.
in, like
Jade called a meeting in the
because I know you
tower.
said you had a couple of ideas. Is there anything? Have you made a decision if you're gonna?
I already made it clear that I do plan on some point like covering like Dead Rising eventually,
Yeah.
but I sort of had an idea because I kind of missed the opportunity to strike while the iron was hot with that. And the iron for another recent remake that came out is still kind of lukewarm. And you sent me the one Amazon listing for a AV cable conversion to HDMI kit,
Yeah.
and I got a working PS2
And a
with the
GameCube,
base
right?
version of. Oh yeah,
Listen,
but I got a
Brecken
working
and the team of
PS2
runners
with a
went
base
out on
version
airdrop
of
last night.
Silent Hill
He
2.
lost the rest of his
Kind
team
of
to
thought about
Brighton's
maybe
when the
playing
Risers
that, but
ambushed him,
that
beat him to a pulp
depends because I
instantly.
want to get something that will
Now
limit
Brecken
any
wants to go
possible
after the next job
echo.
himself, but we
Which the
can't
only way
let
to do
him,
that with a
and you've got to
console
back
like
me up,
that
okay?
is either A, emulation, which why bother, I have the hardware,
Yeah.
even though it would probably look a lot better,
Okay, we're going in.
or B,
Act confident.
B would be basically
Brecken?
investing in some sort of
Lena?
headset that can connect to my TV and like
Maybe you
draw
can
the
get
audio
through
from
to him.
that. As long as it didn't like steal it from a
Jade,
capture card, that'd be
who's your
awkward.
friend? Kyle Crane.
Look, Brecken, the last thing we need is for you to go
What do you
back out
think?
there. We can figure out another way.
I'll learn the
without
hard way.
jeopardizing you.
Yeah.
No,
it comes to
I don't
that.
think
Right,
it
Crane?
would be
I'll go. I'll do it.
because
Right?
I
yes.
have that
will
optical
go.
audio
He'll be
thing
happy
over
to.
here for when you come over, and I want you to be able to hear something. And it doesn't. I don't think it
Jesus.
impacts the.
No offense, friend, but
don't
you're
think
as
it would
green
have
as
an
grass.
impact.
You can't just.
Crane will manage.
Oh no, it
He'll
wouldn't.
start in
Definitely
the right
wouldn't.
spot.
Unless
and
I'm
Lena's
retarded
right. You
and
need to be
there's
here
something
taking care of
I'm
the
forgetting
towers,
about.
convincing them the world's
Which, by
not
the way,
over yet.
Stay tuned, folks, because expect at some point a
Maybe
random
one
Wii
more
Zapper
try before we
video
go
to
to
be
Rise.
going live.
That's gonna be
Okay,
fun.
fine.
You kind of hinted that you want the pump action, or at least you're gonna
I did.
pump it.
Good luck, Crane.
I do want to pump my pump action.
So can I just tell you one
Pause.
thing that's gonna be a little bit awkward when we
Jade.
do this?
A moment.
Although I don't think it's
What's
that
that?
bad. We're gonna
Head for the cauldron. I'll be
the
in
way
touch
you know how I
shortly.
have my like chairs in front of the TV. Even if we were sensor bars not far enough away that it would be accurate, so we have to kind of stand behind
There's
the chairs.
something else
for
we need
this.
to discuss.
fun.
Yeah,
Brecken
it's
was
actually
hurt
kind of
pretty
convenient
bad
because
out there.
it's kind of like you're leaning on it
Worse
like you're at a
than he
gun
wants
range
people to
thing,
know.
you know?
He took a blow to the head. Now he's starting to have seizures, and I don't have any Loratrax.
Yeah, I
We
doubt
need the-
anyone
we need
does.
Caesar's
Anti-seizure
Legion's
drugs were
best
being
for the
passed out like
doctor
candy
for
when the
seizures.
infection first started.
Yeah, I never made that
The stores
connection.
ran out weeks
Caesar's
ago.
Legion had seizures.
Yes, that's right. How do you know
Say,
that?
say,
Look, what
say
do you
that
need
10
me to
times
do, Lena?
fast.
There's a
Caesar's
man
Legion
in
had
Sorry,
seizures. Caesar's
He's
Legion.
not altogether there, if you know what I mean.
Kaiser.
His mother had epilepsy, so he used to pick up medicine for her each month.
Medicine?
She died 2 years ago. But Ghazi kept going to the store to pick up her prescription. He likes his routine, and Ghazi can be very insistent. So, they kept
I love
giving
this
it to
mission.
him.
You think he's been
Even though it's
stockpiling
kind
it all this
of
time?
sad.
If he hasn't, I don't know where else we're going to get it from. Ghazi lives under the overpass. And don't mention his mother's death. He won't understand.
You know what'd be pretty cool though? Is if you do that not Dead Island, fucking god, am I losing it? been a long day, Fred. If you did the Silent Hill 2 original, then I decided to play the remake on the channel because I am getting that from Play Asia pretty soon.
Oh man, I wish it was out on Xbox One or Xbox Series S.
Well, once
Pick up some side
once
missions
Sony
while
goes
we're at it.
bankrupt, you can
Good
get you'll
job
be able to
out
get a
there,
PS5 for
31.
dirt cheap.
I mean Crane, right?
Maybe it'll turn into a collector's item.
Or maybe, I mean, then again, they're shutting down the idiots that made Concord, so maybe they're realizing that that's not the
Hey, do you
correct
have spare
path
keys for
forward for
202?
success.
Well, what's the problem?
Something's going on in there. The door's locked from inside.
Probably not, though. We'll probably double down and make something really retarded.
They bring back fucking porn game peripherals.
You know, and by the way,
just release an entire adults only console.
they're gonna eventually make like a conclusion to this current God of War narrative. How about we give the ending that David Jaffe wanted, where he becomes one of the wise men kings that meets Jesus?
Well, what's going on here?
Or would that be too much to actually have a somewhat positive message about Christianity? God forbid you do that in the current year.
You want to try it?
Well, it's like unfortunately, it's just like gotten to the point where it's like everybody is. I don't even know, like everybody was so bought into the TJ Kirk bullshit and the atheism boom that happened around 2010. It's just kind of weird.
Well, and I'm not denying that there's, I think there's atheists that have morals and ethics and are decent people. It's just it's kind of pedantic though that when people make that their entire life message.
Here,
it's not any less cringy than the person that mentions Jesus every 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, Bible thumpers are annoying too, but it's that's the point. They're both annoying. One's not better than the other just because they believe in religion or not. People are just people, man. And people can be fucking stupid or people can be fucking alright. Who knows?
Well, and it's at the end of the day, people just have to accept if someone believes in religion, it's because they literally believe in it, and if someone doesn't, it's because they literally don't. And that's just how some people are. It's because of how they're wired. Some people believe it, some people don't believe. Some people have experiences. Because there's people that
What? It's fake. Where did you get this from, Bahir?
Fake medicine.
Please, I need the doctor.
You know who C.S. Lewis is? The guy that wrote the Chronicles of Narnia.
This guy is very useful.
He was a ardent atheist for most of his life.
People could be giving this to their kids.
A religious
You want them to go through this?
He actually became friends with J.R.R. Tolkien.
No.
So
Then tell me who sold it to you.
Some people have the opposite. Some people lose faith.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's always chances for
on the
Paradisio Lost or the opposite.
Yeah.
I forgot how many fetch quests were in the tower to begin with.
Oh yeah. They give you a little bit of the kind of
Look, he's
here's
not
the
turning,
game,
but he needs a
but
doctor.
we don't really want you to really enjoy it right yet.
We should still keep an eye on him.
If he needs
I mean, at least the characters are interesting enough to keep people interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this asshole.
I need to
This guy looks more like a
Seems to me
Persian
this is
than
about the
new
only
Prince of
safe
Persia
place
game.
there is.
He actually looks Persian.
But the slums aren't safe.
Yeah.
It's no
Oh,
place
that
for my
studio
family.
went
And I
belly
found
up,
a
I
way
heard.
out.
It's like
I can't tell you the details,
What?
but I need to get
Yes.
across town.
I
and
get
I
it.
can't do it without a gun.
There are black
If you'll get me
Egyptians.
one,
There's
I'll tell
black
you about a place
Persians.
that hasn't been looted yet.
but
There's
not
white
every
guys.
Persian
You'll
or
regret it.
I know,
do you know this place
not
hasn't
every
been looted?
fucking
Because
Egyptian or
there's only one person
Persian
that has
or
access to
South
this place,
American
and
has
you're
to
looking
be
at
this
Bring me a
brown-skinned
gun, and the key
Adonis.
is yours, as
Some
well as
some
everything you
people who
find.
live in these countries are white and schlubby, just like you and me.
Yeah. Or at least olive skinned and schlubby.
I'm not gonna turn in that pistol I have. I gotta put that pistol away. I got a special pistol equipped that wants me to give him. I'm not gonna do that. I gotta give him just a regular old gun. I can probably find one at salesman on this floor.
You better have a look at this.
Hey, drugs. Don't worry.
Not
It was only
Amazon.
half cut with fentanyl.
Is this a fake?
The other
Someone
half with
21
bath
took it,
salts.
and now he can't even
He's
get off
currently
the floor.
devouring the people on the
Aman,
third floor.
Get down to 21 now. Where did he get it from?
Yusuf. He's one of the scouts.
Well, he can't be producing it here. Someone's supplying him.
So this is
I'll talk with
also the
Yusuf.
voice actor of
The
Chris
sooner the
Redfield,
better.
right, Roger?
Don't hurt him.
Yeah, Roger Craig
Just
Smith.
talk to him.
Like I always wondered like where I've heard him before, and like also like why like I liked Crane so much, because it's basically just Chris Redfield again, except a little more
He was
shadier.
also Sonic the Hedgehog, right?
Roger Craig Smith?
Oh yeah, in the
Was he?
TV series.
Oh shit! I forgot he was in the TV series. Says he just left.
Yeah.
Did you log out or?
Oh, sorry. I was just. Let's see. What happened?
Yeah, it just randomly said you left.
No, I didn't hit anything. I was checking. I just was checking something on my phone, and then it fucking. What the fuck? Can you re-invite me?
Yeah, I can do that.
All
Give me
right.
a sec.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why it did that
I'm gonna
randomly.
rewind because I'm monitoring my stream. Yeah, it was just in the cutscene, and then I saw your character standing in front of a fan. It's actually somewhat humorous, assuming this doesn't give.
I hope we're not having network issues this early on.
We at TechLad decided to do server maintenance right before Halloween on our zombie game.
on
Lining up the
our
building
like
didn't work out as
how
planned.
many year old zombie game.
Yeah, because
I actually looked at the date of when I last played this. I last played this fucking game in 2020.
Yeah. Well, when did
That's
this
a
come
long
out
time.
originally? 2015, right? 2016, somewhere around
Yeah,
there.
it's pretty old now. It's getting there.
Well, I mean, Dying Light 2 is close to 2 years old, or over 2 years old at this point. Unable to join match. Game session is no longer available. It says that my difficulty doesn't match the game, but I thought
We're both playing on hard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, hard new game plus.
Here, let me do
Weird.
this.
I'm just gonna watch this guy do that. Oh yeah, you're strong. You're strong, buddy boy.
Okay, I'm gonna load. I just changed my difficulty within my own
Jade's
save
being held
to
hostage
hard,
at the museum.
because that's played on normal.
Troy says the place was originally built as a
Normie.
fortress, and now it's
So
Rice's
let me just let
biggest
this
outpost
load
in Sector
again,
Zero.
and then if you could send me the invite again, I think this should hopefully ameliorate the problem. I guess
Super
the game
weird.
I guess the game decided to have like a shit fit after about 20 minutes of playing, you know? Because why not?
Well, it's like it just randomly gave up out of nowhere because your difficulty was different, even though we were already playing for
Yeah, and it already gave me
like
an option.
20
like,
minutes.
Yeah, it already gave me an option. Like, hey, you will repeat a part of the story by joining the session. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Hit yes. Come on, game.
Well, plus the way Dying Light's
Jade's
set
being
up
held
is I'm pretty
hostage at
sure
the
like people
museum.
can have different difficulties between two games.
Yeah, well, Techland forgot some of their tech.
There you are.
There we go. Well, all right, good.
All right. I'm gonna give Dawood a gun. Not the smartest decision.
Let me see if I have like a shitty one. How do I get my inventory? What is it? Y?
Oh, I picked a shitty one
It's the
out
little
of.
pawn shop, you know?
Okay.
Used to be the best in
Yeah, I
town.
bought a shitty one just
Hey,
to give to him.
speaking of the pawn
It's a
shop,
crappy
would you do me
like
another
fucking
favor?
5.7
I need
knockoff.
you to bring me something from the shop. You're going there anyway, right?
What is it?
It's a... Don't laugh, okay? It's a Ray McCall action figure. I know it sounds silly, but...
I need a
It
frame
means a lot to my
collection
son.
figure for the Iron Sheik.
Look, I'm a big fan of Techland games. Call of Juarez, that's my fucking shit, bro.
I play it on my Switch. Actually, I unironically have that game on my Switch. Call of Juarez. God, what was the last one they made? It was actually a lot of fun.
Cause they made, I
It was
think,
the campy one. Oh no, they actually made like a.
was that
cartel-
Gunslinger?
Yeah,
Time to
Something like
re-equip
that.
you.
it's a fun game.
It's a very fun game. There's even some good to be found in what's it
The
called?
cartel.
Yeah, that wacky fucking one. I'm pretty sure in one mission, like one of your partners, I think he's I can't remember if he's black or Hispanic or both. But like in one of the missions, all your guys like go undercover and you're all wearing masks, and he's wearing like a fucking Obama mask. Like that game was super weird because it like tried to incentivize like fucking over your partners for doing something shady, but it's like, why would you want to do that? Because that's how your partners level up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like there's nothing else.
Let's see here. All right.
Alright.
So when there's the fetch quest, it's only one of us needs to actually do the fetching.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I'll take care of the.
because we're in the same game.
That makes sense.
We
Some
still
games-
also have to find where the drugs are being produced by that one guy.
Where are the drugs, Skylar?
Does this
Where are the other drugs going?
This has like a weapon breakability mechanic to it, right? This game.
Yes, there is durability.
Okay. And
But if you're anywhere close to my level, you probably already have the perk that lets you like randomly like use a repair without like using the limited number of repairs that you already have.
a weapon blueprint. I actually got an unlockability. Are weapon blueprints useful? Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm. That's basically your like your upgraded weapons from Dead Island.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good when you're ready.
All right, let's get going.
It's just it's I remember some mechanics of this game, but there's just some that I'm reacquainting myself with.
Yeah. I know, like, on occasion, like, there's the airdrops still, if you wanted to, like, break away just to get those for a little extra EXP. There's
Oh,
also,
yeah.
there's also, oh, what was I thinking about? I completely lost my train of thought.
We talked about airdrops.
Airdrops, it was also, oh, yeah, I don't know, like when it goes nighttime, did you want to use like the beds to skip night, or did you want to just like play through and just like run away from volatiles while doing missions? I think that would be a little more interesting, but I don't want to make you suffer.
Well, let's suffer, and if we suffer too, if we get to like the point where we get like, you know, our testicles are just battered from the dominatrix feeding them.
Yeah.
And we're like,
If anything, if we're able to stave off dying long enough, it's actually like a quicker way to level up.
Hence Dying Light.
There's a safe house over here. That's been so fucking long since
let's
I've
have a
played this.
safe word for this, Fred. Yakuza
Safe word for
0.
the
For if the nighttime stuff becomes too hectic, and that will be, we'll just scream out Yakuza 0.
Yakuza 0.
Yes.
Getting your nuts stomped on by a volatile. Yakuza 0.
I need to be patient. I like
Buddy.
chapter 12. It's a great game. Oh, I finally beat Astrobot.
Nice. How was that?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a love letter to the best of what Sony can do. And I really hope that they realize the success of that game as a positive and realize, oh, that's why that game's a positive, because it's made by people that care.
Yeah.
Let's
Like
give
people
them
have
a better
become
budget.
a little too over focused on A, movie games, and B, games that aren't even fun. Like people have forgotten what fun is.
Yeah. It's sometimes
very
fun
bizarre.
can be a challenge. Like, in some ways, playing a FromSoft game can be fun.
Alright, I'm gonna take a dead drop to the bottom, see if I survive. I think I have the roll perk, so I should be fine. Yep. Oh,
I'm fine.
I heard a crunch.
Yeah, I didn't lose any health, believe it or not.
Yeah, if you have the same perk unlocked, if you hold B before you hit the ground, you actually do a roll, kind of like Mirror's Edge, and you negate any damage you would have had. Ah. Oh shit. Yeah, they heard that. Oh shit, they heard that.
I mean, that's part of the reason why I think they got rid of, I think it's part of the reason why they got rid of the gun mechanics, because, like, it's usually more of a chore to use a gun unless there's a very...
Oh!
Oh!
The fuck?
The propane tank went off.
Oh wow. I was playing this on Nightmare earlier. The zombies were not going down this quick. But I doubt the volatiles are, like... The volatiles are definitely spongy, especially when they did the update, which added the, like, uber volatiles. Do you remember those fucking things?
I think I remember seeing something about that.
Like the all gangly, mutated fucking ones?
Yeah.
Those scared the shit out of me when I first had to fight one. You can't even fight them, you just have to run. Ah.
Nice.
Nice! There's that dang old thing right there.
Nice.
Right.
What kind of porn does this guy have?
You know what? I have no idea, but I'm sure there is somebody who drew Ray McCall sticking a 6-shooter up his butt.
There's a snake in my boob.
There's a gun up my butt.
Dutch, what are you doing?
Dutch, what in the hell are you doing? Arthur, you need to follow my plan here. Look, all we have to do is dress up as women and then go up to the guards and suck them off.
Dutch, I think I seen John Marston look up, what is it, Funare? Is that the, what is it called? Is that what it's called?
Somebody, like, took a screenshot of apparently, like, there's, like, I think, Baku, the hentai website, they put out, like, worldwide, well, not worldwide, but a map of the United States. And by state, yeah, by a state-by-state basis, it's got like the most like searched for categories in a bunch of different states.
It's all degenerate shit.
Well, a majority of the fucking country is just Budokan.
Yeah.
Like, it's all just dick girls, and then like California is taken over by Netarare, which is basically cuckolding. And then you got like, you got cheating in New Hampshire, which is the same fucking thing. For some reason, I think Monster Girls was like fucking Washington or some shit.
And Alaska was like anal or something.
Hawaii was also cheating.
Hey, what is it with some of these states? What are they just? I mean,
they just hate themselves.
Call me old-fashioned, but I don't know if I'd want to be cucked.
Jesus, you scared the shit out of me. There's a vendor right below here.
Want to buy my wares, stranger?
You won't touch my bowls, stranger.
I'm just about to sell him some stuff, so I don't know if that counts as...
Before we head back in, where's the one mission for... Because while we're out here, we might as well,
anything you need,
might as well, do the Mother's Day quest as well. And when we get back to the tower, we can pick up on Goodnight Mr. Bahir.
Alright.
You got anything good?
Yeah, I just bought something really great. Hold on a second.
I always find myself mostly just buying, like, crafting shit at, places.
Find better stuff anywhere else.
I bought a heavy wrecking sledgehammer.
I like heavy weapons in this game, but it kind of sucks that it's like one big swing, like that it allows you to do, and then you gotta wind up for another one.
Oh, but there is such a thrill with the fucking impact of it all.
Oh yeah, it's nice to just fucking cave somebody's head in. Right. How do you do the drop attack? Get over him. But no, I wasn't trying to do parkour fever.
Somebody's at me.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. I don't want to do it though.
I love it. I mean, if you wanna have a parkour race, that would be fun.
It would be. So let's get this fetch quest shit done first.
Oh yeah!
Ah, Jesus. I feel like the one character in the Penguin just now. What a great show! What a show that did not. Doesn't feel like there's any compromising in the story by like executives or anything. It's just a great mob telling of.
Yeah.
You know, it's a mob version of the Penguin. It's The Sopranos with Colin Farrell's Penguin. And I'm so glad they kept it TVMA because, like, I didn't mind the Batman movie being PG-13, but that show would be so like neutered if it was not rated TVMA.
Well, it's like I don't understand why more comic book stories aren't R-rated. Because, like, I get they're still trying to get like the fucking market for kids because they are comic book stars, but like. Even I grew up on R-rated movies, like, by the time I was 10 years old.
There's kids going to see fucking Terrifier 3, and it's like, you know...
Like, seriously? That's amazing.
Yeah, it's like, well, I read a story in, like, the newspaper, and basically they're buying... Kids are going to the theater and buying, like, tickets for, like, a kid's movie, but then they're sneaking into Terrifier 3. And they just, they want to see it because it's like, you know, it's got all this.
Well, it's like that's the... Yeah, that's the sort of thing you do when you're like that age. Like if you want to like feel more adult, you go to see the like fucking craziest, like goriest movie you can. Back when we were growing up, it was the Saw movies.
Yeah. Which, by the way, like even like going back to like the '80s, like some of the fucking Freddy Krueger movies were pretty fucking like graphic. It's like people forget, like they act like Terrifier, sure, it's like it's a little bit more intense in some of those movies, but it's not like the gore wasn't there in earlier horror movies.
Yeah.
It's just people like to be retarded. It's like, you know, they look like fun movies and also gnarly.
Oh yeah.
They're fun and gnarly.
It's obscene. Yeah, that's why it's fun.
But it's over the top obscene.
Well, I know. It's like when Tarantino was talking to that one, like, stupid cow, like, and, like, she was bitching at him, like, why do you need to make these movies with so much blood and violence? And Tarantino just looks at her and goes, because it's fucking fun, Jen.
Well, and also, it's not like this, like, Serbian film or Salvo. Like, those movies are meant to be, like, grotesquely, like, bad. Which is like, even those have a right to exist, even though, like, those aren't my cup of tea, films that are meant to be just purely shock without any entertainment. Like, I don't really care for those.
I mean, I like big, gross out movies on occasion, but I can see your point.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, and once again, I want to use, like, sense, I think they have a right to exist, it's just not, that's not, oh, shit.
No, I know you weren't making that argument. You're already down? Holy shit. Alright.
Should I just kill myself and respawn?
I got you.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I and the thing is too, it's like, even like a movie like Cannibal was a cannibal. Fuck! Fuck, I'm a retard. God damn me.
I got you.
Even a film like Cannibal.
Touch your balls. Turn your head and cough.
Even a film like Cannibal Holocaust, it's like, who's the guy that made that? Eli Roth got so much shit. It's like, well, open up a history book. There's a lot of fucking shit that was just as bad that happened in real life.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you know.
No, I don't condone some of the things he did making that movie, but like.
What did he do in that movie? Is there anything fucked up?
Well, people always talk about like the fucking like, oh, the mistreatment of animals and like killing a turtle on screen. It's like, well, no, he literally mentally abused his actors at all time, and I do believe at one point like he lit a shack on fire for dramatic effect, but like didn't pay attention, and apparently like there was like one of the like tribal people inside the shack that he burned down, and he almost killed him. Oh, luckily they got out okay. But yeah, like that shit's wrong when it comes to movies. Like when you actively almost fucking kill a person.
Yeah, well,
but
like,
when you're just making a movie just to be like abhorrent and gory, that's fine. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, well, there's overly sensitive people, you know?
Yeah.
It's like there's people that.
I wish we were back to a time when controversy was real.
Let's see here.
A new safe house, hell yeah.
I'm just. You don't mind if I take a second to craft some shit, do you?
Oh yeah, go right ahead. Probably just fuck about and kill some
Alright, I
zombies.
definitely need to get some gauze pads so we can get a store.
Woo! What am I doing? I got a drop kick. Ah! No! No, I'm too close to a drop kick. Deal. Shit! Fuck! Help me!
I'm coming.
No, you're fine. Drop kick isn't working. Drop kick won't work now. There you go. Aw, man. Techland does gore so fucking good.
Oh, this game is just so much fun to play. I mean, you know what would have been an interesting thing for like Dead Rising to have done is like actually like make it, keep it like kind of like obviously cartoony, but make it the first person kind of Dead Rising for what they did with Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
That would have been an interesting spin.
Ow.
There's one thing that Techland loves, nondescript tunnels having the fucking floors of
Yeah. It's dark enough, we might not find anything worth seeing. Map next. Ah! I got you. You're not allowed to do that. Fuck off. Okay, maybe hard is hard enough. I'm getting my ass beat.
I'm down again.
God damn it. Deal!
I'm just trying to reacquaint myself with the controls of this game. Cause like
They are a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Because this is a bumper jumper too.
Yeah. And I played Dying Light 2 on PC. Actually, I don't know if I was stupid doing this, but I did it with mouse and keyboard. Oh my god! I didn't even see that motherfucker.
Oh, they climbed up on the bus.
This game seems like the zombies seem much more agile in this game compared to like the regular zombies in the second game.
They are very aggressive.
The
To
second
be
game,
fair, the second game there's a lot more people in it too.
Yeah.
So those are kind of your tough enemy.
Alright. So
I hear you up because I got way too many health kits.
and when we get
I kind of
like,
figured we'd be using them, so I built up a bunch.
when we can find a vendor, just let me know when you see one, because I would like to stock up on some shit.
Trying not to use my grappling hook too much, but man, it's still fucking fun. You just get the Spider-Man around.
This is a better Spider-Man game than Spider-Man 2.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call like Spider-Man 2 a bad game. It's just the story sucks.
It's a story that starts out somewhat strong, and sadly by the end, it just the end is just so, it's insulting, Brad. That's my problem. It's because I played through that game, and it's like there are aspects of it that are not terrible.
Yeah.
It's just they really did Peter Parker fucking dirty, you know?
Yeah. Like it was basically all just to like make everybody know, hey, next game, it's all about Miles. We're not using Peter. We're not ever again gonna use Peter. We hate Peter. We want Miles.
All right, look what I just crafted. Hold on. Oh fuck! How do I? A buzz killer.
Oh, that's cool.
pass. Woo!
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa! Oh. I wonder if I'm getting put on a watch list for making such noises in the midst.
It only sounds like coitus if you admit it.
Oh. Oh, the one thing I gotta tell you that's funny about Review Tech USA, this whole like thing that's been like coming out. So like he like spent years making fun of DSP for his incident, you know, where he got caught jacking off.
Yeah.
So guess who ends up having their own type of incident apparently?
Oh, did Review Tech get busted for pulling his pickle?
Well, what he did was apparently he like messaged dozens of women online and was like, I guess it's allegedly sending some of them like just pictures of himself stroking it in the studio. Which I honestly like,
so
you know, if someone deliberately leaks something like that, I actually, even as much as I think the guy's an idiot, I don't think that's right because that borders on being revenge porn, you know?
No, my name's Crane.
But if it's unsolicited videos and you send it to like a woman allegedly, or like, you know, it's like you kind of did it to yourself.
But can I
yeah.
No, it's impossible.
But it is kind of funny, you know, this guy basically claims having the moral high ground over DSP, but it turns out like...
It's the most
Well, never trust a motherfucker who doesn't admit he's
Why do you keep asking me that?
Because you're supposed to bring...
That is...
Which, to be fair, if
Charlie.
I don't like the idea that he was sending people videos and shit, but like,
Look, guys,
if that's
movie,
all he
will you let me
did,
come in?
like, fuck it, I don't care.
Then you could
Whatever happened to just going and like meeting people and having sex? What is this fucking... Everybody with the videos, the OnlyFans shit too.
Well, I'll be totally
regular
honest.
porn.
No,
Whatever the
wait a minute,
regular
that's too
porn.
much.
People are scared of women these days, and people, for whatever reason, like, I don't even know, like, like, it's like video games. Like, it can rot your brain quick if you don't, like, accept the fact that it's all just fucking bullshit and fake.
The numbers, Mason.
No lady's gonna fuck you like a porn star unless you specifically ask her to, and even then, she's probably just gonna say no.
Yeah, I mean, most women do not have the sex drive of, like, porn star actresses.
I don't even necessarily think it's a sex drive. I just think they're...
Desperate.
I don't know.
That's desperate whores.
4 doors, more whores.
Yeah, well, look, you know, the thing is, it's like at least porn stars kind of, there was a self-awareness there. These OnlyFans fucking...
There used to be. Now there's a lot of haughty bitches in porn now. It gets annoying. Like for whatever reason, all of a sudden, like, Mia Khalifa's trying to make a comeback, and she, like, the first thing she does is shits on the troops, and I'm like, really? That's your strategy?
Oh, yeah,
okay, let's see where it goes.
You see that crazy
It's so
Twitch...
fucking weird. Like, why? Half the people who jerk off to you are fucking soldiers, probably. Not anymore.
It's kind of weird to see that, like, anti-military shit, like, returning the way that it is.
Oh, it's just the second phase of the hippie movement, but the good part about it is it's a reaction effect to everybody being like, hey, maybe being a little more conservative isn't a bad thing. Maybe it'll get all these fucking weirdos out of the schools, or maybe it'll actually get me a paycheck that I fucking deserve. And instead of, like, spending all of our fucking infrastructure on countries that wouldn't save us, even if we were on fucking fire.
Fred, if Trump gets rid of income tax or replaces it with tariffs, I might actually need to go to a doctor for the amount of erections and how long they reduce.
I don't even think he's even capable of getting rid of income tax. It's so deeply ingrained, and every lobbyist in fucking government doesn't want it to go away.
Even if they kept it, just made it like a flat tax.
It'd be nice if it was a flat tax instead of percentage based.
Yeah, but like, I agree with your point. Like, it would be very challenging. But for most of our nation's history, we did not have an income tax, and even when it first started, it was only the very wealthy, and it was a relatively small percentage that they had to pay. It's basically like asking a billionaire to pay like 1% of their income, which now they get taxed to hell too. I mean, the ones that actually aren't assholes about it and try to cover it up, like, you know, which I can't blame them for.
Yeah.
I can't blame them.
I mean, even most of the YouTubers just use like financial like loopholes, like
we're gonna basically they write off all their expenses and make videos. That's why like YouTubers do like, oh, I'm gonna try this new sandwich today.
Well, no. Another thing is they basically like set up like a charity for a good cause, and that charity just, for whatever reason, leads back into their bank account. So all that untaxed donation money just goes back into their fucking bank account.
Oh, see, I didn't realize that's what you were aiming for. See, I was just talking about YouTube's cheating the government, not YouTube's cheating their fucking conscience. Oh,
YouTube's cheating everybody. And every YouTuber who tries to claim other words, you're a piece of fucking shit.
Yeah, it's like one thing to maybe cook the books a little bit for good old Uncle Sam, but when you're doing that for like, by the way, the worst part was like, you know, his the completionist's whole spiel is like, oh yeah, his mom had dementia in this tragic story, and it's like, motherfucker, like, you completely fucking destroyed your entire career with this shit.
Yeah, like in one fell swoop, you destroyed your fucking legacy, dude.
What an asshole.
Charlie.
What a fucking piece of shit. And like, look, okay, maybe he ended up, even if he ended up giving the money, which apparently he did, it's like, what was your intention behind that? Why didn't you let people know? If your intention was, oh, we want to like save up enough so then it like becomes more substantial for a charity, it's like, why didn't you tell people that? Just like be, you know. And that doesn't make sense anyways, because like you think about inflation.
The cynic in me just says he was gonna make off with the money.
Oh yeah, no, I think that was what it is. Or like slowly cook the books and like.
Well, it's like his dad was like guilty of being busted for shit like that hundreds of times. So one of the prevailing theories is that like his dad basically had his kid make up this charity just to embezzle a bunch of fucking money.
Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing this all happened after the war collapsed.
Gotcha.
You know, that really would have added insult to injury if one of their hosts said, "Chief." Oh, that was so sad that they brought that shit back.
Yeah.
They reanimated.
It really didn't need to come back too.
No, there was a
everybody even knew that like Adam Sessler was not the same man as he once was.
Oh, he's really fallen off the deep end. He's
a fucking asshole.
Oh, he's at war with everybody. Even some of the wokesters are like he's feuding with, because he's very staunchly pro-Israel, and you know a lot of like the very woke people think that the Palestinians are like these sinless angels that are being genocided, while Israel is like pure evil. Even though
they're both assholes. They're both really awful. Please stop pretending it's like side A, side B, or black and white.
It's like that
It's
Family
just a
Guy
bunch
skit.
of dickheads.
Remember that Family Guy skit where it's like some celebrity talking to their kids and he goes, "Both of you are just terrible." And it's like, yeah, I feel bad.
That's pretty much what it is.
Well, look, there are like just sadly like decent civilians that are stuck in this, but it's like both of their governments are shit. Both of like, you know, it's like pick your poison. It's like one is slightly less worse depending on what you believe, but it's like it's like two assholes with chips on their shoulders that have like manufactured this hatred towards one another that can very easily be resolved if they fucking took a moment to just realize how much they're killing each other and how stupid it is. Over what? Over religious differences?
Nah, it's probably over land.
Well, that's.
They want to say it's over religion, but it's over land.
I need a medic.
What the heck? Hey, oh, fucking you! Get back here, infected! I'm gonna rip your asshole out.
You know what would be nice, right? If we could stop at a vendor at some point, because if I had health kits, I could at least. I have one left, and I need.
I wonder, can I?
I need a stuff. You probably can't send them to me. That'd make too much sense for
Never say never. This game is a smart game. It was built by people who know how to make smart games.
Well, they might have been smart, but they're also a little bit Polish, so they have a little bit of their.
So they were inebriated when they made this game. You're saying.
You know, they took 2 steps forward and 7 back, and then 7 forward, and then the Nazis invaded, and then this and then they either became like incredibly masculine or cross-dressers. There's just no in between there.
I must be blinder than the bat, because I'm you fucking dead.
Well, look what else I got just now. A saber.
What'd you get?
A saber. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh. Hey, I got 2 concurrent viewers. That means somebody's tuned in. Thank you, whoever's tuned in.
I don't think I can gift you anything. That sucks balls. I'll just heal you whenever I need to. Just shout if your health is getting low. I'll charge into the fray to save.
Well,
try to save you.
I'm assuming once we get back to the building, I can stop at a vendor and get the gauze bed.
Yeah.
Also, see, there's weird like flicks of the I don't want to say risk, but like if you like can master the parkour elements of this game, you're basically intended for.
Yeah. If you can get around easily, like this game gets so much easier.
There's a muscle memory to be had there, and that's I did develop that in Dying Light 2. I was like Neo in the Matrix before they fucked it up, and you know, like just fucking flying around and shit.
Yeah. You need some sort of cereal bar.
Yeah.
Halva.
Whiskey.
What is halva?
I don't know, but dude, I went to that fucking, you know, that place downtown that's got all of, like the different cultural like foods and shit.
Oh yeah.
And I tried shawarma from this Iraqi place, and I tried Middle Eastern. It's made by Pepsi. It's some kind of like beery cola they make in the Middle East. That shit was fucking great. I really enjoyed it.
Shawarma's always good.
Oh yeah,
There's actually a Mediterranean place up the street from my house that is pretty good. It gets pretty pricey, but like the portion size is huge. The food's always good.
Dude, I'm the kind of guy where I usually can finish a plate. I nearly had to call it quits because they gave me so much chicken and rice and all that shit.
Oh, speaking of which, me and my dad went.
Slept on a lot by people. But honestly, it's you know, people often I think mix it up with like Indian food, and there's people that just don't like Indian food. Even though I think usually it's good. And you go to India where they like have flies in their fucking shit. So like, you know,
And
here
then they wipe their ass with their left hand.
Yeah, well, then there you go. That's what they, you know, but like, you know, I quite like, I like lamb and shit, so I just naturally like that food. You were gonna say something though. You and your dad went somewhere?
Oh, we went to the local diner that's out.
Hello?
How do I say this without doxing ourselves?
Is it in the north part of town, south part of town, and another town over, east part of town?
It's got the bees all over it.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay, thank you. But we went to the local diner because we haven't been there in a while, and we just got a couple of burgers over there. And like, both me and my dad look at each other as we're we kind of look at each other as we're midway through our burgers, and we ended up getting the same thing, and both of us just kind of take a peek at each other, and it's like, I don't think we're finishing this, are we?
Oh, that's...
Like, no matter how hungry we were, like, the burger was fucking massive. Can I not? There we go. Shut up!
I don't know how you got over that biohazard barrier.
I ripped my dick out with the barbed wire.
No, seriously, did you jump over it? Like,
No, I used my
I
used my grappling hook
Okay.
like that. Tag me with the barbed wire again. Ouch. I go through so many med kits in this game. How is it still not nighttime? I think we haven't hit the point of the story where it actually lets us turn from day to night.
We're heading back to the building though, right? So I can get
Yeah, after we grab this,
the fucking
we'll
box
find
of chocolates for fucking Al Qaeda or whatever the fuck the guy's name is.
Ghazi. I love Ghazi.
He is a pretty cool character.
He's just a little slow.
Yes?
Here's your movie and your chocolates.
It kind of looks like Borat's neighbor from the
Ghazi
original
wins
movie.
again.
A little bit. Pretty sure the DVD you
Right.
find this guy is
then I'll just let
like a
myself in through
reference
the
to
roof.
Flowers for Algernon or something.
What pet the rabbit? Oh no, wait, it's the other one. Flowers for Algernon's the guy.
That's of Mice and Men. Flowers for Algernon is
the guy that becomes smart, but then it becomes tragic, so then he wants to become stupid again.
No, he becomes smart, and the tragedy is the medication stops working, and he becomes simple-minded again. It's a very sad story.
I know, but I thought there was a point though where he became so smart that it became kind of its own problem. Like he couldn't like.
Yeah, but then he kind of realized what he was losing as he was struggling to have the same cognitive function, and like then he realized he took being incredibly smart for granted. It's a very sad story.
Let's make it really depressing and make it like an allegory for Alzheimer's.
Watching.
Oh.
Speaking of which, hey
Hey.
Mom.
Hey, this guy, you know what? He's not hurting anybody.
Is Mama happy?
Yeah, Mama's real happy. Ghazi got her chocolates and a movie.
Well, then I'm gonna take
go.
some medicine to help my friend.
He's a big old sweetheart.
Okay. Oh, Mama stopped getting seizures when her head turned into a pumpkin. They're on the table.
Yeah, thanks, Ghazi.
Oh.
I
Ghazi
feel
made
bad. I'm not sure if he's
everybody
trying to
happy.
repress it or if he actually doesn't know, but I love the fact that he implies that he's switched his mom's head to a bucket because the fucking pumpkin rotted.
Well, you know.
Oh, it's so sad.
Sad but true.
Got a whole drawer full of fucking tranquilizers. Eat your heart out, Joe Rogan. Oh, sorry. The tranquilizers were alleged. But no, I kid.
Have you watched his Trump interview yet?
No, not yet. Everybody I know has watched it before me, and I haven't found the time
I'm gonna fucking
because,
strap you in a chair and make you watch it.
well, I want to watch it at home because I don't want to get caught watching it at work, because then my coworkers will realize that, hey, I don't think Trump is the devil. It's so
Yeah.
weird. Like I
You
don't
know,
like working in that environment.
It's kind of funny though because like what you do without like I don't want to dox anything other than but like
Oh, yeah.
with what you do that is such an overwhelmingly like usually Trump demographic for people that do what you do and it's kind of funny that you're in like the one place where it's like
Well, just to give a basic like rundown, it's just cars and car parts stuff.
yeah
Like I
let's-
basically
don't get any more specific though you know
yeah. I'm a parts salesman. That's it. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Because I was at a similar type establishment, and like the guy was like shooting the shit with me because I was talking about he's actually had to get a spark plug for my pressure washer, and like
Yeah.
you started talking like about Trump, like he needs to win or this country's gonna be destroyed. It's like, well, I agree. I agree with you, and it's like, it's it's kind of funny because then I thought about you, and I'm like, this poor bastard Fred just has like it's people. They're not bad people because like from what you've told me, they seem like decent people. It's just
They're
like,
very nice people. It's just they're so dyed blue to their detriment, and it's like I don't disagree with the aspect of voting Democrat. I disagree with the aspect that you see this person who's been in office for 4 years and don't even try to tell me it was fucking Biden. It was her.
well, you know what you got to send
Because
them.
Biden was barely fucking there.
Brett Weinstein is still a registered Democrat, and like even he is tacitly voting for Trump. He doesn't even like Trump, but he's voting for Trump just because of how like shit the Democratic Party has become. And
Yeah.
he's doing it as a protest to how they become like the big government, deep state people that the Republicans used to be accused of. It's just sad that people have the wool pulled over their eyes. I actually legitimately feel bad for them, you know. Part of me is like pissed off.
Well, I almost attribute it to like the sort of stubbornness that I have, because if you pull back now, it means you wasted all this time voting Democrat, and it didn't even matter because they fucked you in the end.
Okay.
I kind of understand the sort of like mental block if they don't want to do it for that reason.
As admittedly stubborn as you could be, Fred, there are circumstances where if somebody like sits you down and like try to explain something to you, you at least see.
I always try to meet people in the middle.
Yeah, like
because
you're
it's
not,
the way people grow.
Yeah, it's just these people. I don't think they're interested in meeting people because they think that they have like, you know what they have? They have the problem Daenerys Targaryen had, where they think that their way is the only way, and that everybody else is like, if they're not, if it's either your.
Well, it's like the nice girl I work with, like one of my coworkers. She always asks me like advice about like anxiety issues, and I straight up tell her like, it's gonna sound strange and it's gonna sound cliche. Just try not to think about it too much. The more you think about it, it stresses you out. So try not to let it bother you.
Well, women that vote blue tend to have way more instances of anxiety than it's like. So maybe she just needs a good Republican in her life, or once again, it doesn't have to be Republican. It's somebody that's more independently minded. I just read an article, by the way, in the Post.
I still somewhat consider myself a moderate, like honestly.
Well, yeah, but yeah, here's the deal. This upcoming generation of kids that's registered to vote now, first of all, it's the first time in like decades that a Republican candidate's getting more support than a Democrat, because it's always been the opposite. Like, if you remember when we were in school, everybody was like pro fucking Obama and shit,
Oh yeah.
But it's like it's switched, especially for young men. So I just looked at an article in our local newspaper. Over 60% of 18-year-olds that have registered to vote this year are registered as independents. And you know what? I don't have a problem with that. Like I was
no problem at all.
No, I was an independent for 10 years, and this year it was actually because of what happened to Trump. They nearly killed the man. So and he became the de facto leader of the party because of that. Because the deep state realized they couldn't control him or what his beliefs were anymore. So then I registered Republican.
And then they made it very obvious they were trying to fucking kill him.
Twice.
Well, he may be challenged, but he's very good at
4
getting what he wants.
times.
Yeah, well, and honestly, I honestly hope to God
seemed happy.
that like he makes it to inauguration without something happening, because otherwise.
Oh, somebody's gonna line him a fucking rifle right down that White House lawn.
Yeah, he needs to really have like really trusted people around him, because like all it takes is one like incompetent or malicious person in his security detail and things can really go south. So I pray, I legitimately pray that he has good, and it seems like this time around, I mean, look at the people he's got with him. He's got Robert Kennedy Jr., he's got Tulsi Gabbard, he has people this time around him that aren't these deep state swamp creatures.
He has gone.
Mm-hmm.
And he has taken my...
But like, his issue with the first time he was president is the fact that he was too willing to trust those who were closest to him, because he wanted to assume that all of these people were business associates and they weren't trying to undercut him.
Or if they just complimented him. He's very...
Oh yeah.
He falls for flattery. He admitted that though on Joe Rogan. I don't want to spoil too much before you because I want you to hear the whole thing. But I was actually very impressed with like Trump is usually not the kind of guy that makes mistakes, but he actually like admitted that he made mistakes, and I was like, that's impressive.
How did he get a gun?
Yeah. Well, admittedly, like when you have a brush with mortality, you sort of put your life in focus and you kind of take stock of how you've been living it.
Does not want me.
So I
He has
honestly
not
think
wanted me for a long
like
time.
Trump is a better man now than he ever has been
Now
because he
he
almost
has what
fucking
he
died
wants.
several
I'll
times.
get your son
Oh
back,
yeah.
Sala. I don't know
He
how,
even
but I will.
admitted that like it made him a more religious person. It's like, well, if I had that kind of like miracle where I survived something like that, like I would fucking be.
Dawood.
I think I would have.
Oh,
a
yeah,
You
chain
son of a
reaction.
bitch, answer me.
Because like that was nearly impossible for that shooter to have missed him. Even someone that was a shit shot would have hit him. It's just the fact that he like turned his head a fraction of a degree, a fraction of a second before the bullet hit him. Like if he didn't, if it was even like a few milliseconds later or earlier, he would not be here. And by the way, we probably would be streaming. This country would make this. Look at the skyline, Fred. Our country would look like this skyline right now.
Yeah, it kind of would. Oh man. Oh, there's the fucking albino fuck.
Yusuf?
Oh, this
Welcome to Yusuf's Emporium. If it's hard to find, you need to find Yusuf. Whatever your needs, Yusuf has it all.
He's got a great pitch, though. I think I might buy something.
You are.
This man
My
was doing
friend,
fentanyl
this is your
before it was
most
cool.
lucky day.
No,
What are you
Yusuf,
talking
it's
about? He
your
bathes
lucky
in
day.
cocaine. That's why he's so
Somebody give you
pale.
a chance to come clean and tell me where you got that
Fucking
counterfeit junk you
vampire.
sold to Bahir.
Bahir?
Basically.
Bahir, you say? Do
He's
I
almost
know this,
gray.
Bahir?
He nearly died from that phony antizin you sold him.
Phony? Are you sure? You're saying it's no good? I just bought 10 vials from those guys. I paid good money.
Which guys?
Well, that's kind of a sensitive issue.
Which guys, Yusuf? I'm running out of
Yuri,
patience.
you're not Spider-Man in this game. I will throw you off the fucking
Some of
building.
them are real. I guess from the drugstore. They also cook their own stuff.
Oh,
The
that
guy I
is
deal
fair.
with is named Bento.
Yuri
going to burn
Lowenthal
the
is
rest of those vials.
everything.
But they cost me a lot of money.
I love it. He is
It'll cost
probably
you a
one
lot
of the
more if I
most
find you peddling
like
that junk
prolific
anymore.
voice actors out there because he just does every job and he does every job well.
Yeah.
Even if he's not the main character.
He seems to be a very inoffensive guy too. He doesn't seem to be picky, needless battles.
He reminds me of like kind of a what's a good example? I'm trying to think. A Vic Mignogna or a Bryce Papenbrook or hell, even a Roger Craig Smith. He just does it for the love of the craft and like he just seems to do it because he genuinely loves to like please his fans. Kind of heartwarming.
Yeah, Roger Craig Smith was a hell of a guy to meet. Oh boy, in the store, or not Roger Craig. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking.
You're thinking of
Roger Clark.
Yeah.
What an interesting gentleman he was. I really hope that panel gets posted. Although maybe he doesn't want it posted because that
With
man
most of
made
the
some
runners
pretty,
out of action,
he made
Brecken
some
wants the
pretty
scouts to
incredible.
take
Come
jokes.
on, the
means
joke about the nails was great.
Oh boy! And listen, did you see that they're going after fucking the guy that does Kill Tony because he made a joke about Puerto Ricans at the Trump like it's like this guy is a fucking stand-up
fucking
roaster. He
course.
called Tom Brady a faggot to his face at his roast. It's like
Nice.
But at the Trump rally, he made a joke about Puerto Ricans, and now they want Trump to disavow it. Like, motherfucker, kill Tony. Actually,
fuck you. Like,
I-
fuck your feelings and fuck Puerto Rico.
Can I-
And I'm
can-
saying that just to fucking tease these dickheads who take themselves too goddamn seriously.
Can I give Jon Stewart a rare bit of credit in this day and age? He actually stood up for Tony Hinchcliffe. He said this guy was making a joke. Like, even he, who's kind of fallen really far from like what he used to be, even he realized like this guy's just a comedian. You know?
Well, it's like, it's stupid to get worked up over, and like we've been worked up over it for way too fucking long. Like I just hope we see like this huge snapback where it's not that people become more racist, it's people become so like unracist to the point where nobody even like fathoms like the idea of racism anymore. Because people are literally sick of like everybody othering each other just for like either like personal gain or outright derangement.
Right, understood.
You know what? If you remember, like for most of the time we were in school, like high school at least.
Oh yeah, we always bring this up. Like when we were in high school, like pretty much nobody even thought about how we look different. We were just a bunch of dumb fucking teenagers in high school.
Other than making like jokes to each other as friends, but like
Yeah.
And by the way, it's not like everybody went around saying the N-word, but like there was like people that were, let's say, white that had black friends, where like people could like say that word without it like becoming a life ruination. Just like, you know, people it's actually kind of funny because like the word faggot has kind of made a resurgence where people aren't as afraid to
Well, it's
say
because
it.
people are acting like faggots and like retards being like retards getting a big old resurgence. I'm happy. I'm happy that people.
Cunt is getting the more British kind of
Well,
context.
the moment you know, like, sort of society's starting to be on the mend is when people stop giving a fuck about the profanities that come out of their mouth. Like, whether it makes them sound intelligent or not, you just have to say it how it is sometimes. Don't be a fucking stupid asshole.
I hear you're selling antizin.
Well, you know what? It was the kind of like event that started this like whole race hustle shit. It was
I'm just the same person who told me you've been cooking up garbage and putting it in fake files.
To, like, rot into society. And then once we got into like Trump, everything became racialized because they wanted to divide people.
Well, it's like, if you want to draw a parallel, like, it's kind of similar to when like O.J. Simpson like got off for murder. He got off for murder, by the way. He definitely killed that fucking woman. But yeah, like, people were divided over that, and it's like everybody who was on OJ's side was like, the reason they're going after him is because he's black, and it's like, the reason why people are going after him is because he unzipped a fucking woman's head. But man, it's a good thing that he became a golfer, because he's got a great slice.
Well,
Too far.
he's looking up.
Who, OJ?
He died.
Lena, it's Crane.
Oh, he's dead?
Yeah, he died.
Tell Brecken that counterfeit lab's out of
He's
business.
burning in hell, looking up, screaming.
And nothing of value was lost.
Oh no.
I'm fine, but Yusuf
Hey,
tipped
I
him
will
off that
give
I
him
was coming.
credit. He had a couple of funny moments in the Naked Gun movies.
Yeah.
Although
Well, I
that was
remember,
because of
I
Leslie
remember,
Mann.
oh god, after he, there's a famous clip of like after he like, I think it's after he got acquitted of charges, he like came out the elevator because interviewer, like a reporter lady, a journalist, was coming to meet him, and she basically came to like talk to him. He comes out of an elevator holding a knife, pantomiming the yeah, no, he was making the fucking the Psycho like soundtrack. You remember that, where it's like he. Oh, it's Bounty Board. I already got all these bounties selected. I'm not sure if you want to take a look at that real quick.
I'm just going to my storage for a second.
Are you a ninja?
I am. I want to be ninja. Green weapons are better, right?
I think it goes
blue, green.
I think it goes blue. Yeah, I think it goes blue, green, purple, then orange and yellow for like top tier unique weapons. Oh, I have throwing stars.
Right,
Did I get that from a mission?
Let's get political, Fred.
Are you fucking serious?
That's right.
Hey. At least the flag's correct.
Let me see. No, actually, let me see which one I want to do. I want to do something cool.
You remember that? Like Spider-Man 2, they fucked up the fucking Puerto Rican flag and put in the Cuban flag, I think it was.
I'm gonna look spiffy, Fred. How about this? How's this?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. All right, let me.
What should I change it to? I like the outfit I have on right now, but there can be something. What the fuck? Shark? I wish this one didn't have a mask.
I can make some med kits now.
I'm a special agent.
So are
How I
you gonna,
look?
are you gonna stream? Just give me 1 second. Are you gonna do Ooh, all right, spiffy. You look like you're about to jump into deadly premonition.
I look like I'm about to fumble around with my pistol in my holster while the president's ducking and diving under fucking gunfire.
Oh boy.
I can't pull out my pistol inside the fucking safe house. God damn it. I got like driving gloves on. That's cool. I don't know. Like, personal opinion.
Yeah.
Do you prefer it if games make your character's body tangible, or do you prefer it just to like give you no legs? That way you can just like run around and do whatever.
I generally like it when they give you the detail of like being able to look down and see the body and not just like some ethereal.
Yeah.
I think there's certain games where it's not a problem, but it feels like they're going the extra step when you can actually look down and see your feet.
Yeah.
Or in Cyberpunk, see your dick.
Yeah. I imagine it's a bitch to program, but like.
Yeah, it's usually the engine too that could be the problem.
That as well. You are right there.
But some games it's not a huge distraction. But a game like this, especially, it's kind of nice to have.
Well, it's like in a game like this, you kind of want to see where your feet are gonna land.
Yeah, it would be it would kind of be like almost like a Halo Skull challenge to like not see where your feet are fucking landing.
Yeah. Got some air on that one.
Slicing and dicing. All right, I just did the old 1-2 O.J. Simpson.
That's.
Jesus.
Got the head clean off at the fucking whips.
Enough dark humor. And by the way, that's a double entendre, but let's not focus on that. Oh no!
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 Oh, we got to call the GRE, not go back to base. Where the fuck do you want me to go, gang? Oh, onto this rooftop.
It looks like you're stuck there in front of a fence. Are you looking at the map?
No, I'm up. It just kicked you out of the session again. Fuck.
What the fuck? Well.
I'm talking on the cell phone. God damn it. I can't invite you back. Oh, I can.
Well, I'm still.
What's going on
it
with
still
this game?
told me that. Okay, now I just got the I've been kicked thing. I don't know. They must. Okay.
What's the reason
Jay's
this
being
time,
held
game?
hostage at the
Better be a
museum.
good one.
Troy says the place was originally built as a
assume
fortress,
it's
and now
because
it's
maybe there's
Rice's
more people
biggest
playing
outpost
it
in
than
Sector
the
Zero.
servers have been like.
I gotta get in there before Jade gets
Maybe
hurt.
they're just not like. Maybe they have to like step it up or some shit.
Maybe. Hopefully it's not a peer-to-peer issue. But then again, we've been playing for like an hour and a half now, and we haven't seen any issues except for the first time that happened.
All right. Well, how do I get your invite? Because I accepted it, but I was in the middle. All right, join game. I think that works.
I want to at least get to the first night before we stop tonight. I want to see the
Yeah.
volatiles. I want to kiss them.
Connection to game
I mean,
session
wait, what?
is unavailable. Can you invite me again, perchance?
Sure.
Listen, Microsoft, don't fuck with us. We've been fairly generous regarding your platform, and well, really, Sony's just fucked theirs up so badly.
Well, what's funny is like my Xbox One is the one that's hardwired into the modem, so I shouldn't be having any connectivity issues at all.
Yeah, for some reason. Let me quit. Let me quit my game. I'm gonna try to do what you... I don't know. It's not letting. It's not. It's okay. Join game. There we go. So I actually had a quit. That is so fucked up. If you look back at this,
Jade's
what are we,
being
like
held
an hour
hostage
and
at the
29
museum.
minutes in? Just
Troy
look
says
at what
the
I
place
had to
was
go
originally
through.
built as a fortress, and
It
now
was
it's Rice's
it was
biggest.
really weird what just happened. I don't know.
All
I
right,
actually
I'm gonna.
I can't even explain what happened, but I think I'm coming back in.
All right, it says you joined, so it looks like you're back. All right. Ow. What the fuck? I hit the wrong button again. Shit. I keep forgetting that the aim button in this game is actually clicking the stick, like old-fashioned style. That is weirdly looking sickle first window. Ah! Punch me in the nose. Eh. Alright. Head to the Cauldron airdrop area. Okay, yeah, this is the mission where it turns to night.
Yeah, probably after. Well, I'd say let's at least try to hit the 2-hour mark. So we call it a night.
Yeah, I'm willing to go longer, but I just want to get past like the first night and get chased by volatiles.
Definitely.
That's my main reason for always loving this game. It's the fact that you can just go out at night and just get yourself into a knockdown, drag out chase, like with a bunch of creatures from hell.
I would say that the second game does a better job of balancing the nighttime mode, though.
That is true. Then again, like in the second game, it's weird. I never really had the sort of apprehension for going out at night that I do in this game.
Oh, you know what were the really tough cookies though in the second game were like those quarantine facilities that had like a really good loot and shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that. One of them, Bozak Horde, the DLC one where you can get the upgraded bow. I have never been able to complete that one.
Yeah, because they made that
Jade,
shit fucking
I'm getting close to the drop zone.
nails sometimes.
Oh, I know. Like sometimes I just want to play it on like normal just to get it done and over with.
So are we opening up basically Dead Dying Light 2 at some point as well?
I mean, if we covered this one, we might as well do the other one.
Well, and to be quite honest, we might as well just keep going then with the fucking all the shit you're coming out with, because I'm sure even with like, you know, I think you're, and I mean this is a compliment, I think you're fairly selective when it comes to the newer games you buy. You only buy.
Oh no.
You only buy something if it really like catches.
Oh, if it looks like I'm gonna have a blast, like I will not hesitate to buy a game.
But you're
if I have the money.
Yeah. Well, listen, I was trying to frame it in a nice way, Fred.
I'm a poor and stingy bastard. Just say it how it is.
Well, listen, you know, there's positives with that, you know.
Oh, you're healing me this time? Let me touch up your thighs.
Oh.
Like,
wait.
Why can't I heal you?
I don't know. Here, and I'll heal myself. You know what? I'll heal myself.
I heal myself because I can't trust myself, because I trust myself not to heal myself.
Well, technically, yeah, we're both praying, right?
There's a crate. It looks intact.
Yeah.
Check out what's inside.
So that doesn't make it sus that we just healed each other.
Yes. Oh man, what is it?
If you had a clone of yourself, Fred.
I'm so proud that I did that. That was super cool.
How long before you two have like how long before you have like a battle royale with your clone?
I don't even know if I would have the capability of fighting myself. I'd just be like, hey.
You know what's funny?
You wanna play Mario Kart?
You know what you can tell yourself? You know what you can tell yourself?
Oh, bitch.
Play Mario Kart like a
scumbag.
Yeah, 2 drops.
You're a scumbag. Yeah, I know.
I never said that, Fred. I said you play Mario Kart like a scumbag. That's just because I'm a sore loser when it comes to Mario Kart. Hey, actually, you know what's coming in the my Play Asia order is the new Mario Party, which apparently is like the best Mario Party since like the GameCube era. Like no lies about that. Oh, you know what's a great topic that we didn't even delve into is the reviewer inflated scores on the Dragon Age games. And it's kind of funny because they're going after this guy that I sort of still watch, even though I thought he was kind of becoming a shill. But actually, I really respect him for like being one of the few reviewers that got a copy of this game and like was like rightfully critical of it. This guy's Skill Up. did a review of Dragon Age Veilguard, and he like tore it a new asshole. And like, he's definitely not like, I wouldn't say he's woke, but he's also not like someone that's like usually critical of like the ESG shit. Like,
Yeah.
So like, even he was like, this game is just like force-fed bullshit. Like, he tore it apart, and they're going after him. They're like really going after this poor bastard.
Yeah, they're trying to copyright strike him and everything. But like another like screwy thing is literally like they're trying to withhold like copies, like review copies from people who might negatively like review the game now because of that.
Yeah.
But like what's funny about it is you're down. Oh geez, you got a whole horde around you.
I shouldn't have fired my rifle. Yeah, no, they're withholding review codes in like.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, but you know what they're gonna? You know what's gonna be funny, Fred? Is what is? You remember one of the? Remember there was developers. Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'm gonna heal you if you heal me. I think I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Just run away.
No.
I just respawn, right?
I think so.
You,
but
you were saying something.
Oh yeah. They're withholding like review copies, but apparently like some lady like claimed to BioWare that, hey, I'm non-binary, and like because of that, like she got a copy of the game, and immediately she was like, yeah, they're full of shit. Like all I had to do was say I was non-binary, and they gave me a copy of this game. I'll give it an honest shake, and my first impressions, the game's fucking terrible.
Yeah, well, and apparently it's all of the worst BioWare tropes that they've had since. Really,
well, it's like it's a literal baby game because it'll like. I'm not sure if you saw my tweet about it, but it'll iterate, reiterate, and like keep telling you like it's like the fucking like Clementine will remember that system on fucking crack. Like they will not let you have a critical thought to yourself and like be like, maybe I upset this person. No, the game will fucking tell you.
They took all of like the kind of like the aesthetics of the first game out of there, which I know Inquisition was.
It doesn't even look like Dragon Age anymore. You're right.
Well, like, and I know Inquisition kind of started that trend, even though Inquisition's actually not a bad game. It's probably the last decent thing BioWare ever made. Like, it's actually a pretty good game. It's just that's where like I think the infection started. It's just not. It wasn't very obvious then. But like one of the things that I found funny is like, do you remember like the success of Baldur's Gate 3? There was developers being like, now we're going to be held to this ridiculously high standard. It's like, well, yeah, good motherfuckers, because Baldur's Gate 3 delivered on a full RPG experience that Western developers haven't made in like decades, or at least a decade. And it's like, and these reviewers knew that going into that, because like even like Baldur's Gate 3 had its share of like weirdly woke moments, but it's still just a fantastic game that like doesn't really suffer even with some of the stupid decisions that they made in that game. But like this game is like made out of spite. This isn't a game that was lovingly crafted like Baldur's Gate 3 was as an RPG experience, or like a D&D experience really. Because Baldur's Gate 3 is basically D&D in video game form. This game is like fucking, I don't even know what you'd call it. It's not an RPG. It's like a poorly piss-poor action game. And what were you saying? You made a really good point. Oh, there's no critical moments. You cannot have it. Like in Mass Effect, what is one of the interesting things? You can betray your crewmates. You can really do cruel, fucked up shit to your squad mates.
You can literally have like
Rex.
Yeah, you can have Ashley shoot him in the fucking back. And, like, he'll literally look at you like, you fucking coward, and, like, drop dead.
Yeah.
It's super sad.
Yeah.
But no, you can't be an adult anymore. Like, everything is, like, so bubble wrapped. Like, I remember the thing that pissed me off was, like, literally you can have a dialogue tree with this one character who is a dwarf that, for whatever reason, can learn magic. I forget what the reason is, but there's an in-universe reason why dwarves can't learn magic. You can straight up tell him like, oh, I think it's not a good idea to learn magic. It could be dangerous for you. And like without missing a beat, the game like at the same time like prompting a dialogue between you and the character where the guy's like, I don't think I'm dangerous by losing by learning magic, and like it literally pops up in the top corner of the screen just like, this character thinks you think they're dangerous because they're learning magic.
And if,
like, thank you very much.
If you don't believe what we're saying, guys, even though I hope you do,
Jin, I'm almost there. I can do this.
Viewers out there, I appreciate it. Give, you know, and I have disagreements with this guy, but give Skill Up a view. Check out his review, because like he's a guy that, like, if anything, was probably the kind of guy that they were hoping would give this game praise, and I was.
Oh yeah. They were expecting free toss jobs from everybody.
He didn't. He really actually he had far more integrity than I thought he was capable of, and I'm gonna give him that kudos. Like there's sometimes people that like sometimes you are like you're like, oh, this asshole's probably some like fucking another sellout, but like there's people like that, donkey. But this guy actually, in my opinion, like did a really good solid for people, because he probably knew a lot of his audience are the kind of people that might get a game like this, and he was honest, which is what reviewers are gonna do. And if anything, like I have my issues with, like, especially nowadays, like Angry Joe. But one of the things like you could never deny about the guy is like especially in his older videos, that motherfucker was candid to a fault.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I don't know what's become of him. Like, I kind of tuned out after he kind of went on, like, I'm gonna be a political commentator fucking...
Well, he spurred out, like, around the time that Phantom Pains came out, which was fucking dumb.
Yeah, what was his whole, like, what was the whole thing about
that? He didn't like the fact that Kojima likes putting bikini ladies in his games.
Oh, yeah!
It is kind of sexist, guys, and it's like, shut the fuck up, shut up. It doesn't fucking matter. You're just being a prude.
Yeah, it's like the fucking retards that are going after people for like having like the sexy Jill Valentine mod in like Resident Evil, but then like they'll jerk off to Leon Kennedy.
Well, now like not even like Safe Horny that was safe yesteryear is exempt. Like people are flipping out because people are reposting like Lady Demetrisk from like Resi. Is it Resi 8?
Yeah, Resi.
I think it's Resi 8. But yeah, now people are like, oh, it's incredibly sexist to like portray Lady Dimitrescu in such a way, and it's like this mod is older than dirt. People were thirsting over this character since time immemorial when the game first came out. What fucking changed? Oh, nothing did. You have no principles, asshole.
Some of those same people were like reposting like the Leon Kennedy fucking like basically...
Yeah, with his fucking cock out, and it's like, are you fucking serious? Like, one rule for you, I guess.
Yeah, it's almost like let people enjoy whatever they want. If someone wants fucking Mr. X like fucking running around fucking with his giant 2-foot cock out chasing Leon Kennedy,
a dick bigger than Donkey Kong's fist chasing you down.
By the way, that's an added threat, right? Like, you get fucking tackled by Mr. X. Well,
no, wait.
I'm not a villain. I'm a villain, not a monster.
No.
Oh God.
Oh. I almost died there, Fred. I almost did not hit right.
Did you almost miss the sandbags?
I absolutely spurred down.
I know there's a way to jump off of this, but I can't find the fucking trash bags.
Only like it was Assassin's Creed and there was a conveniently placed barrel of fucking...
I could probably survive this drop. Give me luck.
Well, that's famous that's famous last words.
I live, bitch. I love how they brought back that perk for Dying Light 2, I do believe. Like the fact that you can just combat roll, like, and just negate like massive amounts of fall damage. I don't think if it's terminal velocity, I don't think it works. But if it's anything just under, you can basically like jump off a skyscraper, and as long as you don't like get that sort of whoosh noise when you're falling too far from a high up point, I think you're safe.
So is this the perk that Dwayne The Rock Johnson just has contractually in all of his movies?
But he always lands on his feet or something.
Oh no, but like, have you noticed like him and like fucking Vin Diesel in the Fast and Furious movies basically were like superhumans by like the 8th or 9th?
Yeah. He literally
Yeah,
like
hit with a
grabbed a
sledgehammer.
torpedo on a frozen fucking ocean or whatever. I always find this part dumb and shitty, but like I could imagine the government doing this.
Crane here. I'm about to recover an antizin drop.
Good, Crane. This offers us a new strategy. Time to turn your attention to Rise. Listen closely. It's very possible that Rise is our man. So if you find an airdrop containing antizin, destroy it.
What?
They're releasing
Why?
a iPhone Pokemon card game. That is really dangerous, Fred. That is.
Uh-oh.
There are
Do
civilians
you know the
depending on
amount
this
of
stuff.
people that are gonna piss money away in that shit?
Keep it in your pants. I'm looking at COVID vaccines.
No, Pfizer.
Don't worry, these were probably gonna kill more people than they saved.
Oh, dude, you don't even know.
Burn
I mean,
it all.
look at me.
Burn it all. My controller's about to die. Oh no.
Jade, I'm at the airdrop. There's no antizin here.
You need to
Great.
swap out the batteries.
I don't think we're gonna have time because I'm pretty sure the chase is about to begin.
Well, that should add some added thrill to everything.
Oh, shit. They must have heard me.
Hey, you're cute. Can I get your number? Oh god, not you. Oh, way to run. Okay. Have they already lose us? Oh, you guys are fucking dodo brains.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
we
Spoke
jumped
too
a
soon.
distance that when you started this game out would have been like a likely a deadly fall, or at least one where we would have stumbled block.
I will charge like a retard in a bowl in a china shop or whatever this fucking phrase is. Woo! Are they still right behind it? Holy fuck, he's close! Holy shit!
There was probably rubber banding going on.
He's a bit further away now.
Woo! Yay! Pursuit evaded.
What? I'm not stuck on.
You alright?
Rain, grab side of building, please.
It's too much. He couldn't handle it. That's what happens when you dress for.
That's what happens when you dress for business in a war zone.
I think me being chic improves the war environment.
You and what army?
There we go. I made it. Look, guys, we totally didn't find any antizin. It was all gone by the time we got there. Yada, 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 yada.
Are you saying our character occasionally does shitty things?
I'm saying if you work for the government, you're obligated to do some shitty things.
Yeah, but you know, we're kind of unique though because at some point we grow a conscience.
Yeah. I assume if the zombie apocalypse happens, some government workers would grow a conscience.
Yeah.
I have the greatest conscience of them all.
Which is kind of actually true for Trump. Like in comparison to most of the people that are like that we elect, like Trump is actually Like, as flawed of a human being as he
In a
is.
way, it's sad that he has
I
the
made it in
best
one
moral
piece.
compass
Now I know how
Yeah,
out of
Brecken
all
because
does
these
he's
fucking
just like
people.
he's just like this, you know, rich guy who's like, I like steaks, I like burgers, I like porn star titties. You know, he's not like going to human sacrifice orgies. He's just a casual. He's just a regular old fucking, you know, business guy.
Alfie.
You know those old-fashioned guys that if they cheat on their wife, they cheat on her with like a sloppy, like mid-30s porn star, not like a fucking
Congrats, you
island
survived the night.
sacrifice orgy.
Too bad that run didn't work out.
Hey, you already know. I didn't even tell Brecken yet. Too bad that run didn't work out. Are you a mind reader? You just expect me not to find anything.
He's got a web of shadows. He's got spiders that listen in.
Brecken, come on. I mean, we need Anderson. I know, but buying from Rise? You can't be serious.
For God's sakes, I'll go. I'm not scared.
Absolutely not. We've discussed that
And
already.
we didn't discuss
I
it.
will turn
We
you
just
inside
decided
out,
that
little lady, starting with your asshole.
Are you serious?
Well, this Rice guy has never seen my face before. Clean slate, right?
Can we just understand that the American in the middle of this city would be weird if he's talking to Rise?
You sure you're up for this?
Has to be done, doesn't it?
Well, I'm not going to argue. Rice's place is over here. Just find out what this will cost us and come back in one piece.
God, Brecken's such a good guy. All the characters in this game are really good. The only ones that I have a real issue with is Rise, but that's because he's just an annoying, obstinate prick.
Yeah. Alright. Let's do another mission, shall we?
Yeah.
I'd say let's at least hit the 2-hour mark. Probably.
Yeah.
Or and then probably wrap this up by 10-ish. As long as we don't go past like as long as we're done by 10:30, I'll be fine.
Yeah, so let's go meet Rise, and then I think we can call it after that.
Yeah.
Oh, the elevator's on the top floor. Maybe it would help if we actually
I
went there.
definitely see us picking this up. Because even though I said, like, hey, this might be the kind of game that if, like, something comes up, we'll put it on the back burner, but I definitely see this being the next game that at least we co-stream together.
It's such a fun game. I love it so much.
Yeah, and in some ways, this is kind of lightning in a bottle, because, like, I think that this game is more... I like this game a little bit more than Dying Light 2, but people, like you said, people really do
Brecken is so desperate he's ready to deal with the devil himself.
And it
Rise.
stands on its own as an enjoyable experience. And there's
Yeah,
something
and like I am, well, I'm actually like really impressed how well they built the game to be like vertical. Like the verticality in that game is like ridiculous. You can go like so fucking high up.
Jade? Yeah, I copy.
It's like
Something
crazy.
wrong?
No, it's
Are you still low? Oh, there you are.
We all appreciate what you're doing. And I know you're doing it to redeem yourself. Because Amir died saving your life.
Let's save picking up some
I'm
missions
doing it because
for
if we don't
next
get Anderson
time.
from
We'll
Rise,
just
people will start to
focus on
die.
meeting up with Rise.
You know, I met Amir right after the outbreak. I didn't know him for that long.
It sounds good to me, Dutch.
He was the best, most decent man I've ever known.
Oh, it's raining.
But I just want you to know that...
Oh, my mustache is about to get
It's
really wet.
raining, it's pouring, Kamala is whoring.
Oh,
that was a great
See
one.
that somebody legit tried to
Jade,
Photoshop Kamala's fucking
talk when I
face
get back with
into
the
like
Anderson, okay?
some, like they superimposed like her face on some white lady who worked at McDonald's back in the day. Like seriously? Like are people so desperate to like make Kamala look like she used to work minimum wage at one point? Like that they'll fucking lie about an individual that's not even involved?
You know what? I'm gonna give a little bit of a compliment to Kamala, which is a very rare thing to do. I bet she could suck chrome off a fucking 40's car when she gets a blowjob.
Damn.
see that? Well, you know, there's just testimony of that. I mean,
Well, it's like
she blew the mayor, or allegedly blew the mayor of San Francisco to get into her position as a PA, allegedly.
it's like she fucking came from money too. Anyway, she was always going to be a career politician. That's why she's such a shitty fucking person.
She was like middle class in the same way that fucking Scrooge McDuck is middle class.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came from, which is makes it even funnier that her dad was a commie.
Yeah. Well, it's like the bitch never touched a minimum wage job, never made a burger for herself in her life. Oh man, I still love the fact that somebody, like, some fucking dickhead at McDonald's had the audacity to be like, you will never understand how difficult it is to be a French fry cook. And like, everybody like grilled his ass, and without missing a beat, like Trump was like, oh, is that really how it's gonna be? Okay. Effective immediately, I'm going to join on staff at McDonald's, and I'm gonna make the best McDonald's meal you could ever have. The French fries are gonna be crispy and delicious, perfectly salted every time.
Did you see the customer service experience created?
So it's like people got to meet like the ex-president of the United States just by going to McDonald's. If there's anything more American, I don't know what it is.
To make a deal.
Orgy of
with rice, not with his flunkies.
Apple pie.
Let him through. This ought to be
Out of a garbage can.
Yes.
Shit.
Ra's
Airdrop. We'll save those for next time. Those are good grind to like level up if you're already at the end game. Are you in the legend, or do you still have like some skills you need to unlock?
There's some skills I need to unlock, I think.
It won't take you long.
No.
How long have we been friends, Osman?
This fucking roid monkey. Look at this dickhead.
Very long time. That is why I'm so surprised.
This guy looks like the kind of guy like you're in a P90X commercial give like testimony.
No, I give you a choice. Very simple.
Yeah, after P90X, I lost a load of weight. I got a girlfriend and a loving family who takes care of me. My shits are too solid now. They're as hard as I am all the time.
You have the look of the tower about you. What do you want?
I'm here to make a deal.
A deal. For Antazin, no doubt. Desperate times. And what do you offer in return? Your services? Your loyalty? Perhaps I should take both.
Talk to Karim. He's one of ours. Do what he asks of you, and Rise will consider giving your people some Antazin. Understood?
I don't seem to have a choice.
Perceptive.
It would, like, regardless of what we need to get off of this asshole, it'd be simpler if we just shot him here and now. Fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
Alright.
So should we call it a night?
Oh, you want to call it here?
No. I was just wondering. Like, no, we're gonna do this mission, right? Back with Roz?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Unless you want to call it here. How you feeling? You feeling tired?
A little bit, but I think we could still I could squeeze out a little bit more.
We'll do this last one, and then we'll like figure out what we're gonna do next time. All right?
Okay. I might have to take a pee break though in between us finishing this mission and.
I met Rice, and Jade's right. He's a psychopath.
You might get the bottle ready.
He's also the GRE's.
Work so easy. I don't have any bottles.
Balls.
I'll just wear
if you don't empty them now, your balls will explode. You can go take your piss break if you need to. I can hang out.
I'll be right
with all the
back.
guys in yellow.
Don't worry. You know, thank God, like this wasn't like a live camera, and then it just like cuts to me like awkwardly putting a bottle down there, and you hear like the pissing sound. You know, just like what is
Like Ethan Ralph. Just kick over your piss bottle in the middle of the stream.
I'll be right back.
Oh, really?
I'd say you took a wrong turn somewhere.
That's a good movie. If you like gore flicks. Wrong Turn 2, Wrong Turn, everything. Oh, everybody, how's your nights? How's your day? How's your anything? Are you playing Dying Light right now? Are you playing Dying Light 2? Are you playing any zombie game? Are you doing anything for the Halloween season? How much candy do you have? What kind of candy? If you have vegetables or apples, you're a piece of shit. Nah, I'm just kidding. Give kids whatever you want.
You don't belong here. You better turn around.
It's been forever. I can't believe I haven't played this game in 4 years. That's a weird feeling, man. Oh, man, I feel so old sometimes. Thinking about how many games have outgrown me at this point.
More fresh meat.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I even made the wise choice of not bringing my headset with me because it's wireless. And if I accidentally didn't mute myself, you know, I'd feel a modicum of shame. You know. Alright. Who are these crip-looking motherfuckers? You're standing there, right? I'm not like, we didn't like get a fucking timeout.
You're looking
glitch.
for trouble. You found
Did
it.
you? Hello? Hello? Brad?
You got the
Your
kind of
batteries
face
are dead.
needs
That's gotta be what's happening. That fucking controller kicked the bucket, and I'm assuming that's what happened. So I'm gonna keep people entertained in the meanwhile. Unless you text me otherwise. Let's see, did you text me? Let's do this. Did your batteries
That's a
die?
sweet-looking mouth you've got, boy.
That's because look at that, folks. It's fucking foreshadowing from earlier. Hey, I guess it's better that that happened now instead of in the midst of our sorrow.
Hey, can you hear me now?
I can. Did your battery die?
Yeah, my fucking battery's dying.
I knew it. I knew it.
Like my crane just all of a sudden just like fucking went up like this, and it was staring at the ceiling. I was like, ah, fuck, that was happening.
And for a second, I was worried that like the fucking thing happened again, where my game.
Oh, you lagged out or something? Nah, we would have still
There you
hurt each other.
I said you'd be coming by. I'm Karim.
This guy looks
Crane.
trustworthy.
An American. I have an uncle there. Lives in Texas. You from Texas? You a cowboy? I'm from Chicago.
You know what they say about Texas? Only
We'll be in
steers
constant
and
contact over
queers
the radio.
come from
That
Texas.
way I can make sure you get where you need to go.
And where's that exactly?
You're going to be climbing antenna towers
You're still
and
there,
switching on
Fred, right?
shortwave radio modules.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just listening to him real quick.
too
I
slow,
love
too
how he's
fat,
cracking
or too
jokes
drunk
about us
to
being
climb a
Al
tower like
Capone
that
because we're from
without killing
Chicago.
If I do this, I'll get
Oh,
the
I love
answers
when
in.
Trump brings up
That's
Al
between you
Capone
and
because he
Rice.
calls him
I know better than to
Alfonso
speak for him.
at his rallies
Just
because he
don't
basically
fail.
compares like
He doesn't handle
he
disappointment
compares like
very well.
he's been more like charged with more crimes than Al Capone, which is actually true. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had more felonies attached to him than Al Capone.
That's oh god, it's just so fucking dumb.
Oh yeah.
And they're all empty charges too. Everybody with half a brain knows why they're like charging him with this shit. They're
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to besmirch his character.
Even some of the people that don't like Trump have admitted that.
Well, it's like it's the same thing with
Just met a
people
guy
going
named
after like
Kareem.
Alex
He's
Jones
like
for like
Rice's major
millions
domo,
upon
I
billions
guess.
of dollars, and it's like, are you
Number one
fucking kidding me? Like, just because you got some bad information? Like fucking actual journalists don't get hammered that hard for giving out misinformation. I should know. I hear it on a daily basis.
It's kind of funny because Jeff Bezos has basically started a war with his own newspaper. I don't know if you want me to go into that whole kerfuffle.
What? I forget what like newspaper
He
Jeff
owns the
Bezos
Washington
owns.
Post, which is famously anti-Trump, but Bezos, kind of like Mark Zuckerberg, either out of like finally like realizing that Trump isn't Hitler, or maybe out of self-preservation, has sort of been warming up to Trump lately. And he decided the only thing he's ever done in the 11 years of owning the Washington Post, which is the paper he single-handedly saved, it would have went bankrupt otherwise, is that he basically said, I think it would be better if we don't endorse candidates anymore, because that's what the papers originally did not endorse candidates, and, you know, Kamala is a terrible person, and I don't think we should endorse anybody because of that. And that's the only executive decision he's ever made, and all these people are decrying, oh, he's a tyrant, he's supporting fascism. So he put out a thing in the paper saying, you guys are just nuts. He actually put an op-ed, and actually his own like newspaper people are arguing with him within his own paper. It's kind of funny. Because imagine you own a paper and the people that you pay and have on your payroll are arguing with you within that paper.
Yeah, and the funnies is just you posting like comics of you and your fucking coworkers just shitting on each other.
So he put an op-ed though in his own paper explaining like you guys don't realize. He said that your popularity. He pointed out something that's really unpopular. Oh, the approval rating of Congress, which has been like at like 10% now for like years. And he said, you guys are less popular than Congress. You guys have no trust anymore with the people, and you're going after me. I'm trying to restore trust because he's also now making a mandate
What exactly am I doing?
that the paper needs to have at least a certain percentage of conservative writers because it's so overwhelmingly liberal. And he wants to have more nuance in his reporting.
Fuck off!
Benefit for everyone.
Run!
Surprise.
I'm running, but I'm dead.
Oh, you're dead. Oh! Get off of me! I don't want to kiss you! Ah! I'm dead.
We're both fucked, aren't we? That's what we get for talking about Jeff Bezos and this Lex Luthor.
Oh, I just lost a shit ton of fucking experience. How far back?
What's a shit ton?
30 grand.
Oh! Gee, I thought it was bad to lose 6 grand.
It's because I'm in the legend trees, which basically all that is stat buffs after you've basically unlocked everything. How do we? Can we not get out this way? Why would it spawn us over here? Oh, we gotta go around the fucking building again. God damn you, game. But yeah, what was he like? So like he was basically saying his own like constituents, hey, you're so out of touch you don't even realize that these people fucking hate you.
Yeah, he's trying to make them self-aware, and instead of like listening, they double down.
Well, it's like, what is so wrong with admitting that like maybe not everybody on the other side of the political aisle, like maybe not everybody over there is a total fucking demon. Ow! Fuck you! Okay, I can't fight this guy. I forgot how hard these volatiles can be sometimes. Ow! Alright, note to self, just avoid. Don't be stupid. I was almost leveled up too, that's the disappointing part. Are you still there? You're just focusing on running, aren't you?
I'm focusing on survival, but yes, I heard everything you said. I'm sure you'll earn back that 60,000 before you know it.
Oh no doubt. And like once we get to the point where we can consistently pick up like airdrops and stuff, that'll boost like leveling up like crazy.
There'll be a switch in the small building at the antenna's base.
Yeah, fireman. Shit. Ball guys right here. That's a fucking big one. Right on my ass. Fuck.
Up, medic.
Medic is running.
All right. Well, don't risk too much for me, but if possible.
Oh fuck me! God damn it!
Right, I'm dead. All right.
I gotta lose these guys. I'm just gonna take a run off into the woods. Oh, cool. Ow!
Oh.
I forgot how hard it can be to lose these fucking guys sometimes.
Yeah. They're pretty volatile.
Oh, I bet. Okay, I'm just gonna hide next to this van until you get here.
Alright. I'm gonna hightail it, Brad. Looks like Dawn has arrived.
Ah!
Although I got a volatile chasing me now. Oh, fuck! Alright, I'm just gonna die.
Far away did it spawn you? Is there any way for me to...
Oh. If you try entering the building again, it'll give me an option to fast travel.
I got an idea. There's a safe house nearby.
Fast travel there?
Yeah, I'm gonna open one of these up and see if you can fast travel to me. Crap, save stone. This is the closest one. I know it's cheating to use the grappling hook to get up here, but getting up the normal way on top of the fucking building is a nightmare. Shit.
I'm almost there, by the way.
Ah! On my toes.
Not the toes. That monster under the bed is licking your toes, and its name is Diddy.
Oh God.
He's got Ciroc.
Yeah.
Extra
You just start hearing.
rupees.
Let's open this up.
And by the way, my only critique with the melee in this game compared to the second game is there's a lot more instances in this game of hits not connecting that should have.
Yeah, you can whiff some really weird like strikes if you're not like being careful.
Or the second game seems to be much more forgiving of that.
Yeah.
What the goon? Well, that's got a whole different context nowadays.
That's yeah, get the gooners.
It's like the term now edging is really taken off. So like, I saw like a commercial on YouTube Shorts of Edgemaster, some like thing from the '90s that's for like, you know how when you put down like caulking and stuff. It's
Yeah.
Like, it has a completely different context. It's like Edgemaster makes it so much
Shouting
easier
because this
to
fucked
edge.
up infected motherfucker with guts hanging out of his mouth just spit a bunch of toxic snot at me.
Toxic snot.
Oh man. I love how like Crane's supposed to be like sort of a sort of a more altruistic version of fucking what's his face? Not Kurtz, but from Apocalypse Now. Martin Sheen's character.
Martin Sheen's
Willard.
character? What's his name?
I think his character's name is Willard.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But I love how he's like supposed to be this amoral killer, but he's still like just like this fucking ridiculous. This is crazy. This fucking weird frog-looking bastard just spat a hunk of goo.
We're climbing the tower now, right? Or are we still need
I gotta turn something on down here first, and then we'll climb.
Power's fucking on.
Power's fucking on. Ah, Crane, never seen. Even if it's for the worst. I'm actually shocked that they decided to bring back Crane as a character. It seemed like pretty definitive, like after the following, like what happened to him.
Yeah, well.
I just hope it's not for like just like character value. I just hope they actually do something with it. It looks like that he's pretty messed up.
In the whatchamacallit?
Yeah, Dying Light Beast. Because he's got like the volatile eye now.
Yeah.
Because he's all fucked up in Monster Mash.
They're basically doing a Piers from Resident Evil 6.
Except he didn't lose his jerking arm.
Is that the ultimate like defeat in the Song of the Apocalypse?
Warriors always talk about the wound to the back being the most dishonorable way to get injured in battle. No. Losing your jerking arm.
So how about we call it a night after we turn on this transmitter?
Sure. There's no frog gonna fall off this fucking building.
Oh shit.
Definitely,
Kareem,
hit the 2-hour mark.
someone already scavenged this thing for
Oh, yeah,
parts.
we're
There's
past
nothing
that
up
by
here to
now.
switch on.
Fuck, I was afraid of that. Alright, head to the next antenna tower. It's not too far from there. Just use the zip line and head east. You'll see it.
Alright. You wanna
Still gotta go to.
Yeah, we'll hit the other transmission tower though.
Yeah.
That only take a few minutes, right?
You get down so fast.
There's a zip line.
And go for this van.
Hey Kareem, what do I do if the second transmitter's trashed?
The better question is,
Oh man, it still works. I love it.
the answer is probably die or
Yeah, that's one thing that the other game has more. I definitely agree. There's definitely a lot more verticality in the second game. Although the one expansion, that area definitely has a lot more like climbable buildings.
Oh yeah, you're talking about in the following.
Yeah. Because that's the
Very
different.
much
That's
so.
the second. That's that other map, right? That more like old style town.
Yeah, with the dune buggy and everything.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that mechanic. I like how the mission's called Pack and Race, but then there's like, I just ran past like the option to kill some of his soldiers.
Yeah. I did not run past the soldiers. I murdered them in cold blood.
Wow. All's fair.
I'm a bit
in love
sociopathic.
No. Only if you stared
Kareem,
long
I'm at the
enough
second
at
antenna
their
tower.
heads being
The
smushed
fence is
together.
electrified.
Nah, I
Think
just
someone's
beat him to
inside.
death with a baseball bat.
That will be Alexei, and probably his son Christoph. I find them tiresome. Don't let them stand in your way. You've got to get inside and turn on the transmitter.
Well, good thing I have a grapple hook. Although, how do I... Is there a way to turn off this shit?
Ow! Oh, you bastards. You gaming bastards.
What the fuck do you want?
Can't use a grappling hook because we're in a
We gotta
safe
go, we gotta
area.
go up this way. Over here.
Found it. I see you.
No. I just fucked myself. Alright. Now you're ahead of me.
Only those who give head can get ahead. Wait.
That sounds a lot like politics, Fred. God damn it.
Politics, which
That's
stripper
why I
is
didn't
that?
win in 2020. The election was stolen. Joe Biden just pranked more hogs.
I could have sworn I gave the greatest head, but old Sleepy Joe, he wasn't sleeping on the job when he had to slop it that
That's
knob.
why he was so tired. He was jerking cocks like he was spinning blades.
His jaw was so tired, and honestly, a man of less than moral fiber would have broken.
That's why he ate
Oh,
so
Joe.
much ice cream. He had to loosen his lockjaw.
I sure hope this fucking climb was worth it.
It was all fucked up and swollen, and he just kept eating vanilla. Surprised he could. It would have reminded me too much of cum.
You know, even though Joe and I have had our disagreements, that's part of the reason why I showed him Hatsune Miku hentai. Shinzo Abe, God rest his soul.
I'm surprised Miku Hentai isn't making a comeback right now after that whole Brazilian Miko thing.
Oh, it's definitely made a comeback in some people's porn folders.
Ray, do I even want to ask? I was dead. Shit.
Was that an answer, Fred?
Oh, I accidentally landed right where I was supposed to be.
And this thing's still intact. Let's see if it was worth the hassle. Hey, Kareem, second transmitter's up and running. Is it working? Kareem, do you hear me?
Loud and clear. Nice job. You know the way back, right?
Right.
Yep, straight trap to the ground.
Alright. Do you want to call it a night here, or do you want to go back to get the payment?
What do you think?
I would say we're on top of the world. Why not end on top of the world?
Speak for yourself.
Alright, we'll go get the fucking payment. Yay!
No, I was joking. I was just falling. Oh, I accidentally won. I thought I was just gonna die. You ready to call it?
Yeah, let's call it. We
Yeah,
made
let's
it
call it.
past 2 hours. And I want to just say thank you all for tuning in. At least I didn't get to my yawning portion. Do you remember that one Resident Evil playthrough we did? the one night, and I was like fucking dead tired by the end.
I remember the first night we tried to do Leon's campaign. We were just high off our fucking gourds.
What you talking about, Dutch?
Oh man.
And let me save this bitch. Well, actually, technically you're hosting. Let me quit this bitch.
I think it auto-saves, so I think we're good.
Great. Oh yeah, that's one thing that's fairly ingenious with their games is how safe it is to actually just quit a game and not have hours.
Oh yeah, you basically got no worries.
If only Bethesda learned how to do that.
Don't worry, you save going in between doors, and in between those loading screens, those are the most likely places you have to crash your game and corrupt a save. I remember that happened to me when I was first playing Fallout New Vegas. I was so fucking pissed. I think I walked into the Omertas or something, finally got to Benny and my save corrupted, and my previous save was when I was leaving I want to say the White Glove Society all across town, so it wasn't too bad. It's still annoying though.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and Fred, you have a good one. Stay tuned because soon enough we will be zapping our Wiis with a Wii Zapper.
Awesome. But yeah, thank you for anybody who showed up. Thank you for anybody viewing on YouTube. This has been fun. This has been Dying Light. This has been me and Ray. For anybody new to the channel, welcome. For anybody coming back, welcome back. I've been Fred. He's been Ray, and this has been a good day. Y'all have a good night.
Godspeed.
Godspeed in.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And once again, I'll keep it up for a minute. Thank you. I mean, I appreciate it. I actually apparently got up to 4 concurrent viewers at one point, so I appreciate it. You guys have a good one. See you next time.
Dying Light.